All right, press 1 if you can hear me. Press 1 if you can motherfucking hear me. Oh, man. Press 1 if you can hear me. That's what's up. All right. Let's go ahead and get the show started. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the like. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up. Donate to my spiritual fund. Just where you got questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email store down below. We're going to get into it today. As a matter of fact, today is going to be a little bit different. You know, a little bit under the weather, as they say. But I'll be commentating on his first video of the RaT when she was on our city, and I found this very interesting. You know, I know a lot of y'all was telling me to listen to it, and I did. I was like, wow, wow. So I'm gonna play a little bit of that, and then we're gonna get into it deeply, as we always do. Let me see where we at. My moms, make sure y'all keep up on the likes. I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, hanging in there with me. You know, I'm a little bit, you know, off time. But goddamn it, we here. As they always say as well, better late than never. But shout out to spiritual donations last week. Yeah, much love for everybody who spiritual donated. Like I said, I'm a little bit under the weather, so y'all just bear with me. Making it do. I'm over here making $1 out of goddamn 15 cents. But shit, we still rolling. That's what's up. But we're gonna get into this first video with the RaT when she got into it with Obsidian. Shout out to my spiritual audio engineer Marco. You know, like I said, we definitely gonna get into it today. So Marco, go ahead and roll that clip for me. Hold on, we have a little bit of audio trouble. Hold on. Yeah, we have a little bit of audio trouble. Hold on, we have a little bit of audio trouble, y'all. Okay, I think I know what's wrong. Yeah, we have a little bit of audio trouble. Okay, we have a little bit of audio trouble. I think I know what's wrong. I didn't think about that. Y'all just bear with me a hot minute. Hold on. Hold up. Y'all bear with me a hot minute. Let's see here. This might not be the best, but shit, it's gonna be something. Just bear with me a hot minute. Hold on. Y'all bear with me a hot second. Hold on. Where is? Okay, my history. Hold on. Where's my history? Come on now. Let's see. Do not take all day. Want to load up? Okay. Hold on. All right. Hey, Marco, just go ahead and fall back. It's all good. It's a situation. And right now we tied up and we can't really sort that out. I just remember something that I wasn't thinking. But it's all good. I appreciate you coming by, Marco, trying to help us out. But I got it from her. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Let me know how y'all heard this. If y'all can hear this very well. Let me know how the sound quality is. I asked you about listen. You're asking me about a statement she made as far as Ayanna Van Zandt goes. No, that's not what I said. Okay, now how did that sound, y'all? Grade me on a 5. I mean, 1 to 10 on the sound quality of that. Come on, make sure you know what I'm saying we on track. 1 to 10, the sound quality of that. I know it's not gonna be the best, but it's gonna be something. 7, okay. 5 is passable. I know everybody got different devices, so everybody's sound quality ain't gonna be the same. You know, especially when I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying, with the equipment in direct. But you can't say it's just 7 on hers. Somebody else give me a grade. I need the iPhone users and Android users. Give me a grade on the sound quality of that one right there. God bless you. It's a 5. Okay. All right. Well, that's passing. All right. 7 on iPhone. That's what's up. See, that's why everybody need an iPhone. God bless. Let me take a guess. You got an Android. That's why you give me a 5. You got an Android. 8 is clear. Okay. Yeah, Brandon, I know you got an iPhone, so you good. All the iPhone users saying nice and passable. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find out. God bless got an Android. You said, hold on, but it's fine. Nah, stop shaming you. You got an Android. It's all good. I just want to make sure everybody is able to hear it clearly. But this was when she was on Obsidian panel, and she got, you know what I'm saying, real antsy with him. I mean, real antsy with him. Okay, then revamp the question. Listen carefully. Because I don't know who Rebecca is. Okay, so here we go again with the information asymmetry. So I can out for you numerous black female coaches over the past 5 years, all of whom have quit advising black women to level up. Truly, April Mason. 2 years ago, she was one that quit, and she went on the lead attorney show. I don't know if you're aware of this. She went on the lead attorney show shortly thereafter. You see how the RaT, remember all that? But she did my back check. No. I forgot. It's something that's wrong. It's I'll explain later. But tip, Marco, you all good? You all good? Like I said, it's a situation that I can't fix right now. But you all good? All right. But you see how the RaT know all this shit. But when it comes down to other shit, other things, other people, she don't know the full detail of shit. She just go off of face value. And that's what he calling out. That's part of what he's calling her out on. Like I said, everybody just came in, bro, with me. You know what I'm saying? A little bit under the weather. In the fall, and said, if you want to sell you want to succeed in a relationship business, sell women fluff. That's what she said. Here's my issue with April Mason. I did a video about April Mason. I spoke to April Mason. I know who April Mason is. Rebecca, I don't know. But I thought when you said something about Rebecca, you was talking to me about something that, referred to Ayanna Van Zandt. No, I was referring to the fact that what they both had in common was that they both were with black women. Okay. So, thank you. So, April Mason, I supported because put it like this. Women have evolved into something completely different from what April Mason stands for. The
reason why black women have no problem with following behind me when I speak about femininity or what.
Hold the fuck up. She said the problem why black women don't have no problem with following her. What black women are following her? Who they got their right mind is following this ain't shit bitch? That's what I want to know. Any takers in here that was following the RaT for advice? I know people used to, and they figured out the bullshit. I'm talking about the ones that's following her right now.
Whatever it is I'm talking about with them, is because what I teach is, as a woman, you get to decide what femininity is, and there's not some cookie cut way to be feminine.
Oh, okay. So
April Mason teaches a one way of like a patriarchal femininity. I'm not finished. April Mason.
You heard? I'm not finished. She gonna tell him I'm not finished on his shit. Now, if he did that on her show, see, this is what black Dusties do.
Teaches a one way of femininity.
Let me ask you a question. It's a conversation.
Then I'll answer your question. Feminine. She teaches one way of femininity. She teaches women how to be April.
That's the RaT problem. She want to tell you what she want to tell you. You know, she don't want to answer nothing directly. She want to say what the fuck she want to say. To the point where she thinks it sounds good and fine on her end.
She teaches women how to be April.
You're not going to talk over me. This is my...
Oh, then she try to get real fancy about it. And she just kept repeating the same shit. He said, I got you. No, she teaches women how to do this. She teaches women how to do that. It's just, she just kept repeating the same shit. Like he didn't hear.
Show. I get to determine how things go down here. You're not going to talk over me. See, Sansare, I've given you a lot of rope.
A lot of goddamn rope. You better than me, Playboy. I wouldn't get that bitch shit. I told her ass off the motherfucking rip. Bitch, I wish you would.
A lot of rope. And you can't sit here and say that the reason why everybody is getting on you is because of everybody else. No, the problem is you.
The RaT don't want to hear that. She don't want to hear that. You tell her, Sans Ray, maybe the problem is you. No, it's not. It's them. And then she had the nerves to make a fucking video talking about, oh, I felt that he want to be so masculine against. No, it wasn't no masculine about this. I mean, what he was. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm a little bit on the weather. Just bear with me. He wasn't being masculine about this conversation. He was trying to dialogue. You will sit here and want to talk over him and want to say what the fuck you want to say and finish when you want to finish. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way, the way in this relationship counselor. Oh, my God.
The problem is you. As a matter of fact, you and Crystalline Carrison are very similar.
Yep. I've been on the panel with both of y'all motherfuckers. And both of y'all do the same shit. When somebody call y'all out, this is for the RaT and Crystalline. Now I tell them bitches to their face. Soon somebody call them out on something that got anything to do with the truth or telling them the truth, what they start doing, the RaT run. Crystalline Carrison, she breaks out and start crying. But still form a running. But they do the same thing. They both run.
Forever the victim. Everybody is just whipping up on you out of nowhere.
Yep. Same thing the RaT did and same thing that Crystalline Carrison did. She ran over there to her crowd talking about we was bullying her. Talking about how horrible we was towards her. Same thing the RaT does. Oh, those are trolls. They are mean to me. They stalk me. The same shit.
You refuse to take responsibility for your own actions, Sansare.
Exactly. Same thing with Crystal Trash. The motherfucker sit up there called said he was a nigga lover. She refused. She refused to motherfucker take action for her counterpart. Her counterpart statement. She made every excuse on why he said what he said. No, ain't no excuse at all. Just like with the RaT. It's every motherfucking excuse in the goddamn book.
Name is Crystalline Carrison. And guess what? When shit gets hot, Crystalline runs and you run.
Oh, wow. Wow. Didn't I just say that, y'all? Didn't I just say that? If I've said the same shit and experienced the same shit with both of these bitches, and he's saying the same thing, and he experienced it with both of these bitches, come on now. Come on. Nobody ain't making this shit up.
This is my show. You do not run things here. You are a guest. And guests shut the fuck up when the host is speaking. That's how it works. Kevin didn't overtalk Nicki Minaj. He was a guest in her house. There is a problem in Black America.
Oh, fuck.
That whole...
Hold on. He ain't lying. I was there when the conversation first started till it ended. When Nicki Minaj, basically he wasn't a guest in her house. She requested to be on his live. He was already live. She requested to go live with him. And he accepted the request, and they dialogue. And lo and behold, you had a lot of bitches in the chat. Get him, Nicki. Get him, Nicki. And Nicki told him, no, I'm not finna do that. I'm finna dialogue with this guy to see what he does. And she did just that. And they both had a nice, good conversation. Now, it's one of those things, hey, we agree to disagree. But as we all know, you can't do that with the RaT. You can't agree to disagree. It's either RaT way or no way.
That you have a fundamental right to act any way you fucking well please, anywhere except for white folks. See, you know how to conduct yourself with white folks. I'm talking to black men too. You know how to conduct yourself with white folks. You don't go up there.
You know, so that's why that's one reason why I said fuck this. I'm gonna play this. He's not lying. He is not lying. People like that, and we seen this shit with the RaT. Oh, we seen it with Crystalline too. As soon as white folks come around, red carpet treatment. You know what I'm saying? Everything's spectacular now. All passes are given. But as soon as you go to black folks, shit is all. Fuck what you talking about. What you doing ain't shit. It's all disrespect from the gate, from the whip. I had to give it to him City. He's speaking facts right there.
Talking greasy with white folks, but when you go to a black man's house, you have a right to act a goddamn fool. No, you don't. This is my house. I get to interject because it's my show. Nuruddin with the $5 super chat says, Obsidian, I was there when Kevin Samuels told black men to wear suits if they want to be taken seriously. And black.
Okay. That's enough of that. I didn't want to play that. Like I said, I didn't hear no lies right there. None of it whatsoever. All facts. All facts. You know, I said, you know what I'm saying? I had to play this. You know, he finally stopped kissing her ass. You know what I'm saying? I got to salute him for that. But I have to say, he better than me. I want to kiss that ass. I want to kiss that bitch ass none whatsoever. No passes would have been given. Like I said, if everybody just got in, I'm a little bit under the weather. We got a guest today. Hold on. That's going to critique the second part of the show. Brandon, you here? You still here? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay, Brandon, you still here? Okay. I guess she's not. Now I'm stuck hosting this shit. Hold on, y'all.
Mama.
Hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all had to bear with me. You know what I'm saying? My audio game is fucked up right now. Not fucked up, but you know what I'm saying? A little bit out of whack. I ain't got my main shit. Fuck my goddamn laptop with me. Yeah, I ain't got my laptop with me, so I'm doing everything on my iPad here. So y'all just bear with me. We're gonna dip into the second portion of this live she did early this week. Hold on. I gotta blow my fucking nose. Shit. Hold on. And with this right here, shit. She gonna say, should black women warn women of other races about the dangers of dating black men? And I said myself, like, wow, why would you want to help the white woman about being in a relationship with a black man? I mean, she would do the same for you. She would sit here and come and tell you that Brad been, you know what I'm saying, molesting her daughter, or nothing like that. Brad, you know what I'm saying, is a ex-criminal or nothing like that. So why should black women warn other races? For what? For what? It sounds like you kind of jealous of seeing a black man with another race of woman, with another race of woman. I mean, it is what it is, Sasha, right? You said, SGL, you don't act like these. You don't act like these pretty ass girls, boys who seem more into man ass than women. The manosphere men seem like they gay men. Yeah, well, you know, I went over there years ago. Hold on, y'all. I gotta blow my nose, man. Y'all gonna have to call it for what it is. That's why I ain't want to do the show by myself. I mean, do the show at all for real. Cause I know I was gonna be up trying to blow my nose and all that shit, coughing and shit. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. Shit. But as I was saying, Red Wing, I was over there years ago, and like I said, you know, I disagree with him on, you know, a few things on why I sit here and complain about women all day. You know what I'm saying? I still stand on that. Why don't y'all empower each other how to at least get women or to pick the right women? You know what I'm saying? Whatever your case may be, you know. But at the time, it seemed like they didn't want to hear that. You know, they want to do, you know, some basically semi-woman bash, like it's the woman's fault, or they hate women. Or some of them hate women to a certain degree or something. It's like, damn. But then, like I said, you think about it. A lot of them dudes were in relationships. And that's something I couldn't understand. Like, damn, you in a relationship with a black woman. Why you got all this motherfucking hate? But then you get to thinking about it. It's like, well, damn, you hate the situation that you're in. Well, you can't blame nobody but yourself. And that's basically what it leads back to with a lot of them dudes over there. They don't want to take accountability for themselves. I'm not saying every dude situation nowhere is the same. But like I said, you know, when you look at it, most majority of these situations over there and you listen to them, they need to take accountability for their choices. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with the women who come on her bags, man, they need to take the fuck. They need to take accountability for they can't take accountability for the men they choose, you know? Yeah, bro. I thought I heard somebody trying to come in and shit. All right, let me go ahead and roll this. I'm gonna try to get through this as fast and quick as I can, because like I said, it wasn't in the plan for me to do this right here. Oh shit.
What it is. So, I just want to let you guys know that I had an amazing Thanksgiving. I did absolutely nothing. I hope you guys did. Absolutely nothing. I tried to post on social media, but I just, sometimes I get creator burnout.
You get creative burnout. Little bitch try to go the fuck outside. And I guarantee you it's gonna be something. You're gonna be able to motherfucking create if you go outside. You'll be able to find something new that you ain't never seen before.
Sometimes I don't feel like podcasting. I don't feel like doing videos. I don't feel like doing shorts. Some days I just really don't.
Well, bitch, don't know them. No, don't answer to that. Oh, excuse me.
Yesterday was one of those days. I got to watch this movie called Deep Water. And it had Ben Affleck, and he was like this billionaire that created the microchips that goes into the drones. And he was married to this, basically, what y'all would call a 304, right? And this 304 would go around and would sleep with a bunch of men and introduce her husband to these men. And her husband would act like he didn't care, and then would turn around and murder the men. Interesting movie. It's on Hulu. I think it's a Hulu original. It's called Deep Water. And I was like, wow. Anyway, I got a chance to watch that on Thanksgiving. I cooked me a nice little turkey. I didn't cook a lot of stuff because usually it's just me and my kids and my mom. And unless we go out of town, like to the East Coast and check up on our family and stuff like that, we don't really.
No, bitch, just because you can't cook. That's why. That's why the fuck you ain't cook nothing. She gonna sit here and use excuses. Oh, it's just me, my son, my mom, and my daughter. See, that's enough. That's family of motherfucking four right there. That's enough to cook a meal. It ain't just like it's just you and one other person. Y'all could cook a nice little small meal, some dressing. You know what I'm saying? Some cornbread, some motherfucking turkey. You know what I'm saying? All right.
It's not a lot of us, so I cooked this nice juicy turkey that I dry brine first, and then I, cut up some vegetables and put some fruit and kind of roasted it, and it came out real juicy and nice. I was like, yeah. Then I cooked some mac and cheese. We had, the typical Thanksgiving, and then we had some of Patty's pie, sweet potato pie, Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie. And
it sounds like y'all motherfucker went to Walmart and got everything that was motherfucking pre-cooked, bitch. Don't be laughing. I ain't gonna lie, the motherfucking baked beans good in the motherfucker though. But it's gonna show you this bitch can't cook shit.
Had some apple Dutch pie. And I had me like a glass of red wine or two, and that's really it. Just sat down and chilled. My son don't like Thanksgiving food yet. He don't know nothing about that.
What the fuck you mean he don't like? Bitch, are you serious? This bitch can't be for real. Talking about my son don't like food like that. Like he's fucking 1 year old or something. Oh my God. Shit, bitch, you know I'm supposed to turn chillers up at the age of motherfucking 5 and 6. And you really tell me your son don't know about Thanksgiving food yet? Wow.
Didn't get the cranberry sauce open because I couldn't find the damn can opener.
Oh, Miss High Value Woman, you don't have an automatic can opener? Hold on. The High Value Woman don't have an automatic can opener, y'all. Oh, shit, I'm spitting shit every fucking way. Wow.
What the fuck is a can opener? Couldn't find it. So anyway, I had a real chill.
Hey, y'all have to wait for me to drop this link because I'm trying to get through most of this video. But like I said, it wasn't meant for me to do this video. Don't look like I'm stuck doing it. But I know we had a little audio problem. Like I said, y'all also have to put up with me coughing and sneezing and all that shit as well. A little bit under the weather, but goddamn it, we're gonna get through it.
I hope you guys did too. So what I did get to see yesterday was my comment section. I try to keep up with my comment section. A lot of content creators.
Yeah, I bet you is keeping up with the goddamn comment section. This is like the most comment section hole it is in goddamn YouTube. Oh my god, this is like the comment section freak. The RaT is the comment section freak, boy. Boy, if she can't count on nobody else, well, she count on the goddamn comment section.
Telling me to discontinue reading my comment section, but to me, I feel like listening to the people who actually watch me is actually conducive. It's like it's productive. It helps me.
Oh, okay. It's productive. Listen to motherfucker in your comment section. Well, bitch, come over here. We're gonna show you as what productive is.
More content, it gives me inspiration. And so yesterday I was reading some of my comments and inside of the comment section of a video that I posted by this young lady who was saying that she was warning other races of women about the dangers of dating black men. And she was saying,
okay, to my back chat, you come up here, you're gonna have to critique. All right? All right. Hold on.
Listen to me preferences. Okay. You need to understand that in the eyes of a black man, you are a preference not because of who you are, not because of who you are as a person or your character or your personality or anything. It's because of your physical appearance. And men look at you like you are a Gucci belt. And black men don't really give a fuck about where this Gucci belt came from, whether it's a knockoff Gucci belt, whether, what the quality of the leather is. It doesn't matter. They just want to be remembered as the man who had on a Gucci belt. So technically, she was just saying, these men don't really care about you as a person. They just want to be remembered as the man who dated their preference. Okay, in the eyes of other men, these black men who have a preference of non-black women only want to be classified as the black man who dated a woman that was quote unquote his preference. He's not dating you because he is in love with you. He's dating you because he wants to show you off to other men. The reason why she decided to post this video to begin with was because she was responding to another video of a white chick who had just had a baby, and she was saying how since she had her baby, the father of her child was no longer in the presence of his child. She was a white lady. Now, I'm seeing a lot of content like this pop up on social media of the preference coming out and saying, yeah, I had a baby by a black man. We didn't get married. I'm just a baby mama, and he abandoned me with a child, right? Now, I do see a lot of people, especially black men, like to push that false article that says that, or I'm not even going to say it's a false article. I'm just going to say black men are misinterpreting this article. Well, the article says that black men are the most involved fathers. And so men inside of an echo chamber repeat this back out into the community, saying that black men are the most involved because that's what the data says. But had they gone through the data and actually read the article themselves, they would see that the article does say that black men are the most involved fathers, but it doesn't say that black men are more likely to be in their children's lives. They're saying that when...
Oh my God. I gotta laugh because she's throwing that shit in. It's like to put a black eye. The bitch, you just as worse as the motherfucking crackers. You know what I'm saying? She is.
She's ridiculous. It's just, I don't know. Can you hear me, STL?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. How you doing? Hey, everybody in the chat.
All right.
First of all, she lying because we know she didn't cook no goddamn Thanksgiving dinner. Okay.
No, she told her herself. I just told you. She got everything instant.
Yeah, she don't know how to cook no damn turkey. She don't even know how to clean greens. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Okay. Cause we saw her do those greens, okay?
She did the
Come,
great. Everybody keep on saying that. Excuse me. I haven't seen that video yet.
you don't remember that
I
video?
seen the pasta. No, I did not see that video. I seen the pasta one with the cold water. I seen that one,
This
but
bitch
I
was.
didn't see.
You didn't see the greens.
I didn't see the greens yet, y'all.
This
I
bitch
didn't
put the
see it.
meat. She put the meat in a pot and turned the pot on. The meat hadn't even boiled for 15 minutes, and then she threw the greens off up in there. It's like, girl, you supposed to let the meat get
No.
tender.
Greens are not instant like that, man. Greens are a process.
And first of all, you have to boil your meat so that your meat is halfway done before you put the greens in there. Or
Right.
your meat not gonna be done. Okay? It was hilarious. So I know she didn't
Oh
cook. It's
my
talking
god.
about Justice don't like it. Justice don't know how to talk. So how you gonna tell her what he don't like? Get the fuck out of here. He gonna tell her he don't like it. How he gonna do that? Okay. She need to shut up. Okay. Yeah. But anyway. Okay. I was in the back waiting on you. So, but I'm here.
Yeah, she gotta give me a minute, man. I'm doing like 100 million things on my iPad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right. Go ahead.
That are in their children's life, they're the most involved fathers, but they aren't necessarily the most involved. They're the least likely to be involved, but when they are involved, they are the best fathers. That's what the article says. But for some reason, Black men keep like spreading this misinformation as if the article says that they are the number one dad in the country, and it's not. Yeah, you could be the number.
Okay, if we're not the number one dad in the goddamn country, bitch, who is? Who is that? You're not saying that since you know every motherfucking thing. Who's the number one dad then? I wonder who she
That's
gonna say the number one dad is.
She don't know.
Huh?
She don't know. And I don't know why she's perpetuating this lie and all of this because just because she
Because
picked the wrong type of
she ain't have a daddy in her damn life. That's why her daddy went
exactly.
down
And
for
that
her.
wasn't and that was Kathy's fault. And it's her
Right,
fault that Justice don't have his father in his life. Okay. The only one that had one in his life was Dominique, was Damo.
right.
Okay.
And her sister. You don't see
And
them
she
complaining
fucked
about
that
me.
up. Right.
Right.
And she
You
messed
don't
that
see them complaining about
relationship
me.
up. Right. She needs to quit. Black men are in their children's lives. And I don't know why she think white men are the utopia of fathers because they lead their kids too. Okay? It's not a race thing, it's a
Right.
character
Ain't
thing, okay?
no different.
It's about a
Right.
character. It don't
Ain't
matter
no
what
damn
color
different.
you are. She crazy.
I
She's
right.
stupid.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you ask her who consumes and use the most drugs. She's gonna say black people do. I guarantee you she would.
Absolutely she will. Yep.
The actuality is white people. They most
Exactly.
those the highest drug
The
users.
highest.
The
Yep.
highest.
That's why they got all this stuff in place now. Where
Exactly.
people that really do need pain medication can't get it. They got to go through hoops because all these suburban white kids
Exactly.
going in their parents' medicine cabinet and shit, or coming
Exactly.
to the city, going into the
Right.
hood to get their stuff. And but she don't know
Exactly.
that. Yeah,
Right. She don't. She gonna
yeah.
say, oh,
The
look at
people,
Chicago.
yeah, the
That's the
people.
first thing she'll say.
Mm-hmm. And the people that she lived next door to, since she lives with the rich people, okay, those are the ones,
Right. Those are shit. Are the worst
okay,
ones.
because they got the money.
Right.
Shit, she is so,
Yeah,
she whack.
When you're involved, but most of the time, black men are not involved. And when single mothers try to say that, there are a lot of men's rights activists out there or fathers' rights activists.
men's right activists, fathers' right activists. Where this shit at? Where is this men activist at? What the fuck is she talking about? What men's right activists? Fathers' right activists? What's that? I'm missing something, y'all? I gotta be.
That's some shit she made up. That's some shit she made up. Okay,
Gotta be, because I ain't never heard this shit.
I ain't haven't heard of it either.
Will
She
try to
crazy.
interpret that as being the truth, because there are some women out there who actually kept the fathers of their children out of their child's lives. So it's women out there.
Yeah, like you.
Who are that mischievous. I'm not going to say that that doesn't happen and that isn't common, but I do want to say that equally as common as that is, it's men abandoning their children. Okay, so let's...
Hey, do me a favor, Sin. Drop the link. People that just don't know that I'm over here operating off an iPad, and they think that everything is set up so perfectly. It's not.
You want me to drop the link?
Yeah, drop the link because I'm not able to do it. I got like 2 devices. I'm over here operating off an iPad and an iPhone.
Okay, let me go grab it.
All right. Yeah, this live is going off an iPad and an iPhone.
Stop forgetting the women who were, abandoned with children. A lot of people try to say that men abandoning children isn't real. It's just something that a women make up simply because women can have abortions, or women could have worn contraceptives, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, there are men out there who sold women a dream, who engaged to women, who were in committed relationship with women, men who married women, and then once they divorced these women, suddenly...
Oh my God. If this bitch don't stop saying that motherfucking shit, like, fuck. This bitch act like motherfuckers get together. As soon as they get together, within a month or 2, they ready to divorce. That doesn't happen with every motherfucking body, man. It's like, where the fuck do you get this goddamn narrative from? What makes you think this, everybody don't at least stay together for, a couple of years, 5 years, to be, on the minimal side? It's like, shit, bitch, really?
They left their children behind. It's fathers who were actually in their children's lives initially, and then left those children once they could no longer sleep with the mothers of the children. Or
Bitch, get the fuck up out of here.
That's just a flat out lie. Okay.
Right. Because they couldn't sleep with the motherfucking mama no more.
Come on now.
The fuck?
She just creating shit. Okay, so
right.
Priest ain't around justice because she won't sleep with him no more. We know
Right.
that's a lie. Okay.
The fuck? I was still around my motherfucking daughter. My daughter was still around me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't slowed down. My mama and the shit, goddamn shit. What, 20, what? Shit, ever since my daughter was 2. That's the last motherfucking time. So shit, my daughter, shit, 24 now. So shit. 22 motherfucking years.
She's so full of shit. And what about the black men that raised their kids? What about those black men?
Well, exactly.
Okay.
That's something my uncle did. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's crazy.
Baby mama passed having my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He very sketch.
Right.
You know, he had a man up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what he did.
Because everybody didn't meet their children's father off of plenty of fish, Sean Saray, okay?
Exactly.
Some ass.
You know, say because they can't sleep with the mama no more.
That shit sounds stupid.
He ain't never lied.
She been watching Baby Boy.
Even though I want to get mad off that shit, I can't. I can't. This shit too fucking hilarious. Like, bitch, for real.
Yeah, she's a joke. She been watching too much Baby Boy.
He never lied.
Mm-hmm.
They were no longer married to the mothers of their children. So abandoning children is a real thing. It's not something that women are just making up and then keeping their children away from these fathers. That's not every single, woman out there. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of us know that, because a lot of us haven't had our fathers in our lives. I'm actually happy that my mother kept my father away from me, because my father... What?
You actually happy because your mama kept your daddy away from you? Really, bitch? You know how important a father figure is? Just as well as the mother figure? You used to go sit here and say you happy that your mama kept your daddy out of your life? I mean, now, if he was that much of a bad person, I can understand. But if he's some type, excuse me, some type of man of some type of character, come on now. What you got to say
That's
about
right.
that?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Her whole perspective is just off. I don't. What she's saying makes no sense. I don't know where she's getting her statistics from. She's not stating any facts. She's going off somebody's bullshit ass video. What is that? That's not. I mean, come on.
Right.
This God bless. Hi, God. I'm sorry for
Hey,
interrupting.
God bless.
Hey,
How
SL.
are you,
Hey,
sis?
Brandon. I'm
Hey,
doing good. Thanks, sis. But
good.
SL, I hope you're feeling better, okay?
I hope so too.
You paused there, brother, like you don't know.
I know.
I hope you're feeling better. But let me tell you this, Brandy and SL. Sansa Ray is basing this on her dysfunctional, and I'm not knocking. Everyone has um somewhat dysfunctional family. You know, we all got some dysfunctionality. But you have to
Right.
understand Sansa Ray came from a family of, based on what she says. I'm just going by what she says. A mother who knowingly promoted being a side chick with her daughter's father. So she
Yeah.
doesn't have an example of how to be a woman or being in marriage. She looks at a lot of Tyler Perry movies. She thinks that that's what happens in real life. That's why she
Exactly.
promotes certain type of behaviors, because she thinks that. And I'm telling you, I said this one time in one of her chats. I said you're gonna cause a lot of women to get their face cut up,
Yeah.
because a lot of people think
Uh,
that these are the same mothers from the when y'all was growing up, or the same wives. You as a side chick, as whatever. I'm sorry for jumping on this part. You, coming to a woman face saying what I'm going to do with your man going to cost you to be in the hospital
you never lied.
and look like a mummy.
generation
You'll be
I
looking
come,
like a mummy.
generation, the generation on back where I come from. Oh no, that wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? This love and hip hop shit you see, no, that nah, motherfucker get
Mm-mm.
fucked up on sight.
Okay, cause she would have got fucked up fucking with
Yeah,
me.
you ain't never
She had to
lied.
call my house talking about.
Hey, back in the
She had to-
day, I done seen some bitches get their motherfucking head stomped in.
yes,
I swear to shit.
yes,
You was fucking somebody else, man. They motherfucker found out.
they will
Don't let
cut. They'll
another chick
cut
don't
you.
like you.
Yep.
Shit, she jumping in too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's the disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
It
If you knew,
amen.
is.
now if you
It
didn't
is.
know, you'd get a pass. They let you know, hey, it's time for you to go. But hey, don't look back this way no more.
Mm-hmm.
But if you knew, oh man, you get shit. I see some motherfuckers get fucked up, straight up.
Me
That's
too.
Exactly.
that's
Me too.
that's our problem. Nobody ain't never fucked that ass up. I told y'all that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sansaray
Yeah.
need to be kicked in her throat.
Uh-huh. Hey, B.
Hey
Hey,
y'all.
sis. How are you? Yeah, I know that's
Look,
the
I mean,
truth.
ask
ready
for
to hop
respect
up in this goddamn
around.
chat because STL was bullshitting.
I'm bullshit. I told you. You know what I'm
STL
saying?
don't love
I'm
me. He
over here
left me
working
to
with
die just like
an
Priest
AM
left Ray.
radio station.
Lord. STL done left us all to die.
Yep. But God
All
bless
right.
you. Right. Okay.
All right.
Wasn't necessarily the best. I did end up being around my father. I got to meet him before he passed away. The last time I seen him really was when I was like super duper young. I had to be like 6, maybe 8. The oldest.
Hold on. First
Wait a
you said
minute.
last time you seen him when you was an adult.
She was
Now you
20
saying the
something
last
years
time you
old.
seen him 8?
She said she was 20 something years old when she
Right.
saw him last.
She's a
Exactly. I don't
fucking
know what age. I
idiot.
know she said she was an adult.
She was an adult, but Sansaray doesn't know how to tell a continuous story. And so the thing about it is, what we do know is that Sansaray says that she spoke with
Man, I
him
don't believe this
as
bitch
an
better than
adult.
that.
Huh?
I
Well,
believe she met a nigga.
I think she's
I think
saying that she saw
hold on.
him.
I believe she met a nigga. You know what I'm saying? She went up to him. Are you my daddy? That's what I think she met. Are you my
Uh, or she
I,
just calling somebody daddy.
Oh,
daddy?
that's what I believe. I don't think that man ever claimed Sansaray. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't
I
think
think
agree.
so.
Kathy, I'm gonna say this.
I know it's
Yeah,
politically
it was a good
incorrect to
ball.
talk about somebody's mama, but I think Kathy was a woman of the streets. How my mother like to say politely, and
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think that she pinned that particular guy and said, Sansaray, that's your pappy. And so Sansaray, that's my pappy, like we like to say in the deep south. That's your
right,
Uh-huh.
pappy.
right.
That guy never claimed Sansaray. Sansaray has never been claimed by any man, including
Yes.
her pappy.
Yes, I agree. God bless. That would make so much sense too. I mean, we kind of know that, but she loves to say how men don't do and ain't doing and won't do, can't do. But it's like you don't understand what men will and won't do because you have never, even from your father, because she'll talk about these random uncles, but that's always fleeting. She's never had a man in
Right.
her life who
Mm-mm.
stood up for her, who's taken care of her, who's taught her anything. Because if she did, first of all, I got uncles and godfathers. I got a brother. My father's son is my brother. He will whoop my ass if I was ever in somebody damn back of their truck. He would drag my ass out all up and through that Walmart parking lot and whoop my ass.
That's
Exactly.
our problem.
The fuck is you doing?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's our problem.
And I don't
That is
Yeah.
believe that
our
she ever met her father. I believe
Mm-mm.
her right now when she says she was 6 or 7 years old. She did not meet
Mm-hmm.
her father when she said she was 20 something years old when
Mm-hmm.
she met her father. But he act like, he didn't want to be bothered, so she just left him alone. You a lie.
Mm-hmm.
You saw him when he was 6, probably when he was leaving Kathy ass, bitch. Okay. That's what
problem.
that was.
But she's so fucked up and perverted. And I'm sorry, I ain't gonna apologize. This gonna be the language for today. She's so fucked up and perverted in the head that she would sit here and say that some dude who was not married to her mother, who violated her, according to her, allegedly
Mhm.
violated her and called and claimed this nigga as her stepfather.
Right.
First of
Mhm.
all, you got people who were violated by their
Yeah,
biological
exactly.
parent and their father is dead to them or whoever the assailant was. I wouldn't give a damn who you were to me. I would never claim somebody who violated me as a step anything. You
Exactly.
be a I'm a
Exactly.
step on your ass and I'm a piss on your grave and I hope you burn in hell.
That's why I don't believe it happened.
Not
Yeah,
the
that,
piss
I
on the
agree.
I
grave.
don't believe it happened either.
No,
Shit.
that didn't
I
happen.
don't believe it happened.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All right, let me go ahead and roll.
8, and I remember how bad of a person he was then. So when I did finally end up talking to him again once I got older, he wasn't necessarily the best man in the world. And I do want to say my stepfather wasn't the best man in the world, so my mother wasn't really that good at choosing, I mean, but then again, it's kind of difficult.
Just like your ass, you ain't
Pause.
good at choosing. But you sit on this motherfucker claiming your relationship counselor. Okay.
But that's what I was saying. I didn't even know I didn't hear this video. I didn't know she was about to go into that. But that's how, like I said, how fucked up is that? And I'm just saying, in my opinion, and I can only speak for me and my perspective, but I'd be goddamn if you're gonna sit here and say a man who sexually violated you and terrorized you in your own home as a child is not, quote, the best, was not the best. Not he was a monster. Everybody I know, and thankfully I was protected. I know a lot of victims of childhood SA. I don't know anyone who would ever speak that way about their assailant, ever.
They wouldn't.
They,
Now, let me ask y'all both about this title. I just got up
mhm.
here. Should black women warn the dangers of to other women or other races about black men? Well, what are the dangers of
What the
black men?
fuck is that?
Well, I'm not warning another bitch about no black man in the first damn place. Okay, if you get with one, you find out on your own. Are they
Right.
warning her about the white men?
Nope.
Well,
Mm-mm.
then, shit.
Mm. Since we want to talk
No,
about statistics and data,
right. Let's
and
talk
I'm not
about
saying
that.
all because I'm not saying all on either side. Yeah, it's some fucked up
Right.
people out here. Period.
That's what
First
I
of
was
all,
saying.
and she's such a damn pick me and a self hater. She has absolutely no loyalty to her own people because first of all, she has no sense of self. So you can't be loyal to a group if you can't be loyal to yourself first. That's number one. Number
Right.
two, ain't no way in hell. What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm gonna just make a very broad statement. I don't know none of y'all for real, for real. But I'm gonna say probably most of the men who are in this panel or in this live stream in the chat, anywhere who comes in her sphere is not the type of men that she's referring to. And by and large, black men, there's no black men, there's no plethora of black men out here who are just criminal and violent and violating people and abusive and all this bullshit. And to circle back real quick to that data, that statistical data from the CDC. First of all, if you, and I've said this before, if you think that the government is going to lie on black people and black men and make it worse, they're going to skew the data to the negative every time they can. You think they wouldn't skew that data to the negative in this instance?
Absolutely.
It's because they could not manipulate the data. Sansa is so fucking ignorant and obtuse. You ain't no damn, you have no concept of statistical data, because if you did, you would know good and goddamn well those numbers are so the accuracy of those numbers are so to the point that they couldn't even skew it. They couldn't manipulate that data. So what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know these black men in which she's referring to, and I know a
I
lot
don't
of black
either.
men,
I
and I
don't
have a
know
lot
them
of
either.
black men in my life. I know she a fucking lie.
But here's the thing that bugs me with her. She's sitting over there, has birthed a black male, and you talking about him like that. So you speaking on your
Thank you.
son. There's no way that I would ever
But let her put
put.
it in our mind. He's mixed.
No, his ass is black.
He
But
Okay.
black.
this is
Everybody
the
black.
issue. But
And
this is the issue with Sansaray. Sansaray has so much of anger towards black men and really the black community. But if for some reason she able to turn it off when it comes to sexual activities. So in other words, when the 8 or 10 guys that was there at the party decided to participate in the train, she didn't say to the black men, are you active in your child's life? Do
Right.
you have a
Exactly.
full-time job?
Exactly. That's a good
Everybody
one.
got baby wipes and
That's a
continue
good
the process.
one. Right.
So
It
I
is
just
so.
That's
don't
a
know
good
how
one.
we
God
can pull
bless.
it off.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
it
I
is.
can't knock you for that one
It
because that's a
is.
good one.
why isn't she with a white man? Why isn't
Period.
she with one? If
Really?
Right.
black men are so disgusting and so bad and so trifling,
Mm-hmm.
why isn't she with a white man?
You know why?
It's one out there for her. He in
No,
the
it's a
trailer
B-Rad
park
out there.
somewhere.
The problem is the white man who would deal with her ass ain't no different than the hood rat. You know,
Exactly.
it's a
Right.
par for course. She would never be, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm not saying it's better or worse, but what I will say is most of the, and I dated a couple of white men. So my thing is the white man who would be able to command, or who would be able to attract a black woman who was worth a damn. And I'm not, touting my own horn, but toot. Okay, what you not gonna do is come up here and be no fucking broke B-Rad with me. If I'm gonna go to the other side, it's gonna be an incentive, okay? You're gonna have some
Right.
money, you're gonna have some sense, there's going to be a level of access that I need, because I'm not gonna cross the political line just for shits and giggles. You know what I mean? Sansa Ray can't cross a political line. Sansa Ray can't cross a social line. Sansa Ray can't even go to the goddamn, she can't even conduct herself properly on a live stream. You think some
Right.
white dude with any kind of shit, any dude, can't no dude worth anything take her ass nowhere. She can't conduct herself properly to go anywhere,
Nope.
let
She
alone
can't.
get a white dude worth a damn.
But if she and if you really check it out, when you see white men that are, that got a little something, or they're educated, or they got it going on, they got a career, or they working in corporate, if they are with a black
Hmm.
woman, that
Mm-mm.
that chick is
It's the
bad.
same equally.
They get the
Yeah.
best of the
That bitch
best.
is bad. She
Exactly.
bad.
They getting the
Okay.
best of
Exactly.
the best.
But
Sansa
I
Ray
They get
could
the best
never.
of the best.
but I think also let's be also honest. I don't think Sansa Ray can even get a middle class black man or
Mm-mm.
higher middle
She couldn't.
She
she
hold
she
on,
could.
hold on,
It's not.
hold on, hold on. She can, but think of it is she ain't gonna be able to hold up that for hold up. I want y'all to think about something. Well, let me say what I'm gonna say. Then y'all will say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I see what you're saying.
What?
She will, but she won't be able to keep up that facade for so long. That's how she losing. Think about that brother Lloyd. Think about, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Priest. Think about a few of the others. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah,
Priest
but
was
No,
working
well,
class, which is nothing wrong with that.
that's not.
He was
Yeah,
blue collar,
he was,
which is
and
nothing
nothing
wrong.
wrong with that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, in no respect to Breeze, but you don't have to have a lot of intellectual conversation in depth with somebody like
Mm-mm.
nothing, nothing against,
You gotta start dishing.
Ah!
You gotta start
nothing
dishing.
against that brother.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
against
gotta
that
give
brother.
it. Right.
Right.
He still got some sense of humor and how
Yeah,
to actually
yeah,
conduct
yeah. He know
himself.
how to act. Yeah, but he
That's what I'm
doesn't have.
saying.
But in other words, this is what I'm saying. There's certain population of people that require you. Like Cesare hasn't read books.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm talking about they got more
Mhm.
than 8 chapters. Books that got like
Yeah,
so.
Ooh,
So when Cesare wants to get into that circle, she doesn't know how to mingle.
at
She
right,
doesn't
all.
know how to communicate because after a
right,
while she's gonna say the N word nigga and
right.
say the P word, and you can't say that over cocktail and
No,
Right.
say
no.
you can't have
Right.
that type of conversation. That's when people gonna realize she
Right.
may be
You
hood rat.
can't. Right.
Right.
She won't be able to keep it up. That's why I said she won't be able to keep that facade up for too long. Oh, she'll
She,
be able to mask it real well. You know.
I don't think
And
so, STL, because if okay,
Mm-mm.
let's just say you didn't know, you never heard of a Sansa Ray. You never heard of her and you don't know anything about her. Now, STL, you got game. If you sat down with her and took her out for a cup of coffee and you sat down with her for 5 minutes, you would be able to tell something was wrong with that bitch.
Right. And we had a
Yeah.
long, deep conversation about
Yeah.
everything, just not one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
What?
I know. Hold on. Somebody said something.
I'm
No.
saying STL, she literally can't have a conversation. She cannot hold a conversation without giggling. Right? And no, I don't know. You don't know how to explain yourself clearly, concisely, and completely. You don't know how you gonna sit here and tell me that you went and graduated college and you can't complete an argument or a factual statement.
Right.
No,
Okay. We
ma'am.
saying all the things because we know what we're dealing with. But I'm just saying she will be able to mask herself.
Mm-mm.
But like I
I
said,
don't
she
think
won't
she would.
hold
Not
that
I
with an
don't
mask.
think so
intelligent
either.
brother.
I
She
don't
won't be
think
able to hold
so.
that mask up too long. That's the thing.
No,
Hmm.
maybe
She gonna
five
show and fall.
minutes.
Yes.
5 minutes.
Not with the brothers I know. I know a lot of brothers who would give her ass at work in 5 minutes.
I think that she can last until to the Applebee's bring over the dessert, and then she
Please.
said, but I don't think
The
she can last long.
What you say? Dessert is over,
The,
right?
honey, that dessert sale be good. I had some. It was great. It's delicious.
You know what? Nova made a really great point. Nova made, and I'm gonna say this. So most men of us, especially black men, or just men in general, especially in Northern California, are tend to be, and I would venture to say are politically astute because especially if you're in a certain tax bracket, income bracket, you're going to want to be aware of politics and how those policies and laws and things like that shape your life and affect your money, right? You're a
Right.
Mm-hmm.
business owner. How are you going to tell me that you're a business owner and you have no concept of any type of political awareness? You're going to tell me that you as a 40 something grown ass person who grew up in this country, you are a natural born citizen of the United States of America. You ain't got to be into politics, but inside of politics, as she says. But what I'm gonna tell you is you're not finna sit here and tell me, well, tell me somebody to vote for so I can look them up.
Yep.
Man, why you
Right.
don't know nothing about politics? You're a fucking idiot. No one
Yeah.
who is 40 years old and making $50,000 plus can't tell you nothing about nothing in
Right.
terms of politics and this here political system because it
Exactly.
affects us all. And
And
she's an
then
Exactly.
idiot. And that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's just
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
20 minutes
Yeah.
of
Very true.
conversation right there.
You're right. Very
and
true.
then and then she got caught in her lie when she was
Who
talking
the fuck
about the
is this?
politics because she said she hadn't voted since Al Gore. But then she said, it's like, bitch, you
Al
ain't
Gore ran
voted
for
since
fucking
Al
president.
Gore? Really?
She
Yeah.
did
No,
say
no,
that.
her mother made no,
Hold on.
her
Hold on. Hold
mother
on. Hold
made
on.
her
Then think
vote for
about something.
Obama.
Think. Okay.
Right. She said her mother made her vote for Obama, but then she was saying she said that she votes all the time. But then she said the last time I voted was Al Gore. It's like, girl, really? Do
Right.
you know
That was
what
during the
year?
time Obama was running.
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, but so she always said that someone made me do this. Someone made me vote. someone made
their
date.
fault. That way
Huh?
could be their fault.
But
Yeah,
then,
it's always somebody made her.
but
And
then
I
she's a
really,
capitalist, though. She says she's a capitalist. How the fuck you a capitalist? Okay,
Child.
because I'm
I don't
rich.
think Sansaray know what capitalist is. I think that she
No,
saw
I
that
think
Exactly.
it's a buzzword.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. That's
She
a
don't,
word she took from somebody and ran with it.
right. She
She has
said
no
Sound good.
because
clue.
she has
It sound
money.
good.
She's a capitalist. It's like,
Right.
bitch, you ain't got
It
no
sound
money. Okay.
How you a capitalist with no capital, child? First of all, get the
Okay.
fuck off my phone. Get off this goddamn internet, bitch. Not a capital in sight.
She ain't even got a capital one. Okay.
Lo- Lotus, you did purchase that book. That's why I should get that money from that book, that pamphlet.
Oh, the pamphlet, right? How to be a
You was
capitalist.
right. That's the
101
only
by Sansaray. Number one, get a train ran on you at a party. Oh, okay. Got it.
shit.
But no, don't be. It's okay. She asked all the 10 guys if they in their jobs.
Oh.
Do they have a high school? Do they have a college degree before the train happened? So she
Wait.
did.
No. Before the train, her vetting process was, will you invest in my business? Okay, you gotta invest in my business so you can hop on this choo-choo train, baby. Okay, right. All of that.
um, yeah, wow, no, man. Let me go ahead and play some more.
Okay.
Choose a good guy when you are in a sea of just nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's very difficult for a woman to choose a good guy when she's surrounded by just the worst. You know what I mean? And when I tell women to go out here and be celibate, make poor choices. I mean, stop making poor choices and make.
So that's the part that kills me. You want motherfucking women to be celibate when your ass ain't get no motherfucking dick. Ain't that a bitch?
Exactly. Exactly.
There are women like that. They'll tell other women to be celibate. It's okay to be
Mhm.
celibate, to each his own. But they tell other women to be celibate, and they was dropping like a hot since BC. But
And
you'll tell
right.
someone else to do that.
but she's
You,
not celibate because she's celibate because don't nobody want.
She's an incel. She's a
Okay.
female
And
incel,
she's an
and that's the sad
incel.
part.
Right.
Bitch,
She's
you
not celibate.
involuntary celibate, cause don't
Nope.
nobody want to hump up on that potato salad lunch lady built ass. Girl, get the fuck on. And number two, look, she said go out here and be celibate. First of all, it's practice celibacy. You are celibate. You don't go and walk about the planet being celibate. You
Wait a
just
minute.
are.
That's
It's a
just like
practice.
that's just like her when she told the sugar babies to go out and get the LLC. Go.
Wait a minute, what?
yeah, she did say that. I remember that.
I remember that.
She
I
told.
said the only person she had to be listened to was somebody white. Basically,
Mm.
you can make it basically selling pussy a motherfucking a business on real. Seriously. So, but she wasn't explaining it right. That's the thing.
Wait, so is she saying have someone transfer an LLC in? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is she talking about?
It was something that she made up that it
Right.
said
Something made up.
to sell your sexuality, turn it into a entrepreneur opportunity like a business.
Child.
When
Just
she
like
was
she
talking
said,
about being a sugar baby, she's
yeah,
saying that she's still a sugar baby at
You
40 something years old. And she was saying that sugar daddies come to her to find sugar babies. And so she was
a
trying
diabetic
to
auntie. Shut the fuck up.
and
You ain't
then
got no goddamn sugar baby.
she was trying to educate the sugar babies, the young sugar babies out there. And she told them, she was telling them all this bullshit. And then she told them, and make sure that you become a business and get yourself an LLC. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
I
I'm
mean, in
gone.
certain states, you can establish your own LLC for less than $500. What
Well,
kind of
what
you can? And she live in California, so I'm sure it's much more expensive
well
because
what
it's a whole
hoe
different
going out
planet.
getting an LLC though?
But Brandy, my point
Huh.
is
For the
she can
most
get an
part,
LLC in
yeah,
Illinois for less than $200. Bitch, it
yeah.
don't matter where you are in the country. You can file your LL. You can incorporate that shit anywhere, bitch.
But
Do it everywhere.
I don't know nobody. I don't know no chick that's out here making money doing that kind of lifestyle, thinking about I'm gonna turn my pussy
Yeah,
into an
for the
LLC.
most part,
Okay.
no. For the most part, most of these chicks are not doing that. It's only the
No.
white chicks. Hold on, it's only the white chicks that work with
Hmm.
the top notch escort service, ones that get paid like $1,000 or more.
Uh-huh.
But she
Those are
could
the ones.
replicate that.
Huh?
She could replicate that model if she had the big
Yeah, if she know what
business
she's doing,
acumen.
yeah.
I mean,
Right.
my whole
She
thing
know what
is
she's
if
doing.
you spend your life on social media, bitch, take notes. Take notes and replicate it because
She
you're
don't know how to do that.
online, you're
Right,
giving
she'll
that
not do
shit
that.
away. Commoditize everything. And I'm gonna say this,
This
Bomb
bitch
said that
tell
shit
us
years ago.
the book she
Look,
wrote was it was the motherfucking gateway to becoming a millionaire. I'm like, bitch, I'm still making the same amount of money I was making earlier this year after I read the whole fucking book.
right, we done read the whole book. I ain't no
Right,
millionaire yet.
right.
Where's my millions?
And
Oh, they
neither is
virtual.
she. And
They
neither is
virtual.
she.
They
Okay.
Just like
virtual. They
Sansaray
in
said that
crypto.
you can, just like Sansaray said that you could get vending machines, put it in federal regulated
Right, federal
facilities,
property. I'm like, hold on.
Exactly.
and walk away like it's okay. Sansaray actually told people that.
How dumb is that sound? Get your
You never
vending
lied. She said
machine.
that part. I was like, oh, bitch,
She didn't say
you was
nothing
definitely
about the
tripping.
DUNS number. She didn't understand about licensing. She had to go to Sam Dog Up. She didn't say
Right,
anything like that. She just said, go to someone and say, hey, James, I want to put a vending machine in the airport. And then James
right.
said,
Or
okay.
put a vending machine at your job. Ask your boss, is it cool?
You can put that shit anywhere. It don't have to be no, it don't have to be zoned. It don't have to be a contract bid. It don't have to be a minority business owner. There are no regulations.
No reg.
Just throw
Just
that
go
bitch
get your
up in
vending
Yeah, just throw that
machine.
just wheel
motherfucker in
that
there, right?
motherfucker in the airport. Just drop it
Okay.
off in there.
Exactly.
Shit don't look. The shit don't even have to work.
So
Just
right.
put it in there.
Hey,
Okay.
as soon as you pull with them, hey, as soon as you pull with that motherfucker, you better have some motherfucking paperwork to get into the gates. I know that.
Okay.
Right. She ain't got a FAA clearance, the
Right.
first and can't pass a regular federal 7-year background check. Girl, if you don't get the fuck off of this
Exactly.
internet, girl boo. Child.
Oh
All right,
Lord.
let me roll some
Okay.
more.
And say, I think I am wants to get on the panel.
Drop the link for him. Let me roll some more.
And
Okay.
be
Let me get the
absolutely
link.
live up to, take the L's, live up to what you did, and realize that you made poor choices. Men are like mad at.
Okay, I'm gonna need everybody to mute up. We have better feedback. Ain't on my main laptop to keep muting everybody. So I just need when you stop talking, just mute up. Hold on. Okay, cool. Hold on. Let's see who else. Mute. Mute. Okay, cool. Everybody muted up. All right, they're gonna drop the link for you. I am. All right,
I
let's go on
just
and roll some more.
dropped it. I just
If
dropped
they're
it. I
not
am.
telling them be celibate because apparently you don't know how to pick a good choice. You don't know how to choose well or just not a lot of men, and you need to be a lot of good men, and you need to be okay with that. Like you.
Well, since you're in a relationship, guru, bitch, what's happened to the motherfucking the part of what I'm saying? If you fall, get back up and keep trying. I don't never hear this from this bitch. Do y'all?
No, cause she ain't never tried.
What you mean? You talking about new relationships or fixing a relationship?
I mean, just dating period or a relationship, whatever the case may be.
Well, first of all, you have to actually have a relationship that lasts longer than 90 days to actually be able to, go back and revisit that thing.
Listen, when
I ain't gonna
Sansa
say revisit it. I'm just saying if it fails, what's wrong with starting all over again? You know what I'm
it's
saying?
Well, you gotta have a
get back
relationship for
up.
it to fail. You ain't
it's
got no
nothing.
goddamn
It's
relationship.
Right, but
you,
even
you the
still,
one.
even though once again, even relationship or dating, either one of the two. If you're dating, you just date. So when she mentions dating, the part about dating or a relationship, whatever, it's like, oh, sis, you just need to be celibate and say fuck everything and fuck everybody else.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
Sansa Ray does not even know how to have a conversation with a man. Remember that video she just did recently when she said that this guy approached her when she was somewhere and he asked her out. He wanted to take her out on a date. And the first thing she said to him was, I'm celibate. Who the fuck says
What
that?
the hell?
That's not even a conversation you would have with a
No, it's not.
man that approaches you and says, I think you're pretty. I'd like to take you out. Oh,
Right.
Right.
that's nice, but I'm celibate. Did he say he wanted to fuck you or did he want to take you out on a
Because
date?
that's all she knows. But
Thank
and
you.
honestly and truthfully, that's because that's the only thing she even
That's
knows. Like
all
that,
she
and
knows.
that's why everything goes back to that hot ranted cat is because the only thing she's ever been used for is is to be, and she got mad and she kept laughing at it. And she done said it 3, 4 times that I've heard is referring to somebody called her a cum biscuit. And she is so offended by that because she know it's
Oh
true.
shit!
Bitch, you been nutted
Right,
in and on more than a
right.
diaphragm. Of girl, get okay.
Yeah,
Obsidian called her a Babylon whore.
but did the guy ask her out? Did the guy ask her out, or did the guy say, "Hey, you forgot my fries"? In other words, was this actually a date?
Oh
Because see, this is the thing. I think Sansa Ray actually imagined these encounters. You get what I'm saying? Like she
I think
dropped
so
her
too.
off.
God
no,
bless.
that's highly
Yeah,
I
probable.
think so
she
too.
she dropped these people off at the airport, and then she said, "You know what? He's going to Jakarta. I think I could be his wife or his girlfriend." And she's imagining these things. I do not believe that an attorney or somebody came to Sansa Ray and say, "I want to date you. I want to go out."
Exactly.
And she turned this person down. This is the same woman who actually was going to get engaged with, no offense to the addicts, a reform addict. So
No, he wasn't a reform. He was
He was
actively
an
in his
act
addiction.
Right.
crackhead.
He was an active right.
That's what
Brother
Nova
man was,
said.
yeah.
Nova said a crackhead smashed her while she was dead. How was she selling?
Ooh, I'm absolutely done. I'm logging off. I cannot.
Oh man.
But you know what? God bless you. You're right because so the thing about it is, it's like Science Ray do believe like she's so delusional and she is how you delusional and you got grandiose personality characteristics. But then the thing about it is she'll say all this shit. Oh, she had a conversation with somebody for 20 minutes in the Uber and it changed her life. Okay, fine, cool, whatever. But the thing about it is, what person with any means is gonna take a woman, a grown ass woman who wears a Scooby Doo T-shirt and a faded, peeled ass orange sweater with a weird ass wig on top of her head. Well, where they gonna take you? Where are y'all going? Where can he possibly take you? Other than the hourly motel up the street by the truck stop. Or to the truck stop? Shit.
We
Where's he
got
gonna take
IM
you?
on the panel. We got IM on the panel. Go ahead, IM.
hi, I am.
What's going on? Hello to
Hey, I
everybody.
am. What's up?
Hey,
What
how
up,
you
though?
Hello.
doing? What's
Good.
going on? We gotta be honest. Ain't nobody gonna date Sansa Ray except a lesbian, a butch lesbian, and a dude who just got out doing 15 to 20. Ain't
Now,
ain't no
This is true.
ain't no regular
hold
dude,
on,
huh?
hold on, IM. You said a butch lesbian?
Yes, a butch lesbian.
That
Yeah.
that right
Not no
there,
soft pretty one, but
I don't think so. Not a butch one. Because a butch
no,
would have to beat
yes.
their ass
They
will be
would. They
beating
would
their
whoop
ass on
her ass.
right. Yeah,
No,
exactly. That is right.
that's kind of less should be with beat.
Now
But I'm
the
talking about a
nigga, hey, hold
butch
on.
one.
Now the nigga got out doing 15 years. Yeah, he'll go for the time being. I go with that
Well, he gonna beat her ass too, because
one.
nobody gonna deal with her shit. But what I'm saying is, ain't no soft stud cute lesbian
Oh
gonna
no,
date
we know
Sansa
that.
Ray
We
because
know
she
that.
ugly as fuck. But a butch one who look like a man will date her, and you know what I'm saying, take her in and possibly deal with her bullshit for a little while. They probably be in a domestic violence relationship because you know what? But I'll take that back. I think Sansa Ray is a whole different woman when she's in a relationship than when she is when she's not in one. So I don't think so. But I
I agree.
think she will only be appealing to a butch looking one. You know what I'm saying? Like Sansa Ray is not, maybe back in the days, like she was fuckable, to the average
Yeah.
man. But now, ain't nobody. Now with the way she act, the way she present herself, a nigga at McDonald's wouldn't even fuck with Sansa Ray.
But I am. I don't think even a Bush Lessman, because not trying to be graphic, but there's certain activities they participate in, and personal hygiene is very essential. It's very important. Sansa doesn't believe in those type of practices. So for a Lessman, it'll be hard because of the aroma. It just like Sansa
Well,
is
look,
going
for
to
anybody, listen, for anybody, it would be hard to deal with that smell. You might
No.
have to have where you can't smell. She might have to find a person who can't
What
smell.
women
You know
I
what I'm
am?
saying?
Yeah, you
To
just
But
deal
that
with
was
said
that.
that she
Priest.
got
She was
five
winning with
persons
Priest.
that smell.
Right. That's why she was so in love
Y'all, Priest
because
said that.
Priest was able to deal with her smell. and she thought that was like a
Yep.
That's
great,
because he had
trait
sinus
about him.
problems. He had sinus
Right,
problems.
He
He
had.
could
That's
right.
he
what
smell.
I don't think
Sonya
Preach had no
said.
sinus
That Sonya
problem.
said he can't.
I think he just
No,
put up with her
Sonya said he
bullshit.
couldn't smell.
Sonya
No,
said he
Sonya
couldn't
I
said he
think he
smell.
just
couldn't
failed. I think that
smell.
was just a cover up, man. I
Yeah,
think
she
that
was
motherfucker was a
covering up
cover up.
for him.
Man,
Yeah.
listen. I don't
I think
listen.
that
I don't care. A homeless man would have told Sansa Ray she stank.
I
Okay,
do.
so I really do think that his sinus was messed up to deal with that smell. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
then when he
and
did
Priest a
smell it,
little
he
slow.
did tell her. Look,
Wash your ass because you
look,
already know.
right. You know what I'm saying? So, but this woman is delusional. She did a stream and she blocked me because I was like, you need to stop lying. She did a stream talking about how her and her baby daddy took care of their daughter. I was like,
Wait,
I
what?
said no. She did a stream saying that her and her baby daddy was
Oh,
taking care of their
Damo's dad.
daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, was taking care of her. You know what I'm saying? Like he would have her some days, and I was like, wait, how he gonna have her some days when you and her live in his place, live in his apartment?
Yep.
Like he was taking care of the both of y'all, and
Yep.
then she
Okay.
blocked me. So,
Ooh.
but but yeah, like she just over here lying, and I'm trying to understand how these people are still following this shit. And then she got 56,000 supposedly subs,
Hey,
and
y'all
only 10
see how
people.
that number? Hold on. Y'all see how that number jumped up from
Yeah.
41? She bought
Yes.
5,000 subs.
She bought some
No, she
more.
bought 15,000 subs
Yeah, she
Wait
bought
a
that.
because
minute.
she only
I
had
thought
like
YouTube
40.
stopped that.
No, they can't stop
Nah,
that.
you
They
still
can't stop that.
nah.
They
You
can't
can
stop
still do
that.
that.
Yeah,
Listen,
So
they
but
you
can't
I
stop
think
buying
it's
that.
why her
bots?
channel. But I think that's why her channel demonetized, and she's trying to get people to send that money to her Cash App because somebody
Mm-hmm.
must have reported that shit. Because
No,
like,
no. This is what it is. See, when you flooded with all them fake followers versus what you really have, all you doing is outweighing out your channel with the analytics. And the analytics basically tell you what the true how that channel is really running. It shows you the consistency of each watch person that watch it. How long they watch your videos for, all that.
It's
So with
Mm-hmm.
her,
yeah.
with all the followers, it's not adding up. That's why when you go to what's that damn sharp? What was the name of that shit? You look up for the
Oh,
grade.
Social Blade. Social
Yeah,
Blade.
Social Blade. When you go
Mm-hmm.
to Social Blade, that's why her channel is a D. That's the main reason why her channel is a D, because they saying that okay, you got this many followers, but you know what I'm saying, the consistency of people staying and watching your stuff, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and plus your numbers are not adding up.
They not. How
It's
you
the
well,
got
watch
yeah,
over
time
she.
50
that
something
pays.
thousand? How you got over 50 something thousand people subs, but you don't even have 20 people in your chat?
No, she got
Right.
10, and I'm pretty sure 5 of them are y'all.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure. So,
Well, the other day I
No,
went in her chat. She had
five,
4 people. She had
five.
4 people in her chat, and
You
right.
couldn't tell the other night it's 22 people was in that chat. I'm like, wow, really? Shit, bitch, I'm looking at 12 people in this motherfucker. You just added
But
another 10,
still,
huh?
you got 50,000, and you barely can get 100 people
Yeah,
watch. You better
exactly.
get 80 people watching
you
your
should have
live,
100 on the low. 100
She
on
should
and you're
have
Uh-huh.
popular.
500. She should have 500. I watch reactors. I watch a lot of reactors.
yeah, too.
And a
But
lot of them go live and they have larger, not larger, they command a larger audience in their live streams than the damn people they
hey, everybody
react
got to
on when
mute
they
up.
go live.
If you ain't talking, you got to mute up.
Oh, that's them church drums. Praise the Lord. Um, you know, um, if you got 50,000, you can't get 10% of your audience. That's a problem.
Right.
If you can't, I
Exactly.
mean, and not even in your live stream, just to watch your videos, they should be commensurate to the videos.
Right.
Well,
Science
let me.
Ray
I
don't
Exactly.
have
realize.
a question, guys. Just a quick
Mhm.
question. I'm sorry for interrupting. What happened with TikTok? I'm confused. What happened with TikTok?
They found
Like,
out about her bullshit. They see her for what she is.
but
Mhm.
she
People
like keep
stop
on.
watching her.
Oh, okay, okay.
Once
Yeah.
they found out,
And she's
you know what I'm
not
saying?
interesting. You're
Right.
not
But look,
They
interesting.
found out. Well, see, think of it as TikTok. I told you that wasn't gonna last long. I know what
Mhm.
she. If y'all notice, when she wasn't talking about priests, she was gathering up all the people, a nice amount of people. Let me say that, and she was inflating her numbers as well. She was doing both, so it was kind of almost panning out. Soon she threw that story out there to them about priests to try to see if she get a priest hate group
Mm.
going on or a man hate group, whatever the fuck she trying to do. that's when shit start going left for her. And she fucked
Exactly.
it up.
TikTok is not the platform for that. Like people are not gonna
It's
like
not
we got
right.
hate
Exactly.
watchers. I
It's
don't
not.
remember who that was. Who that was? I think that was Jay years ago who said hate watch. That she termed that coin. At least that was the first person I ever heard say that. Nobody's over on TikTok hate watching. First of all, your majority of audience is young people. The TikTok generation is the microwave generation. That's them
Exactly.
the under the millennials,
Exactly.
like my kids generation. Like
Right.
they not finna sit here and follow no fucking story. They want 10, 15, 20, 60 seconds of information and that's it. They
But
don't
let
have
me
to stand for this.
But let me say this: the people that are over there, that are older, that are like Sansare's age, because
Hmm.
They said
they have people over there
They do.
that do advice. But guess what? When you see their background, they have nice homes. They show they
Hmm.
shit. They not sitting in a car or sitting at a table talking about it's their
right.
office. You can see everything. They'll do it in their home,
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
tell that they have nice homes and shit. Okay, ain't nobody paying her no attention because they know she fake. That's why she ain't
Right.
on TikTok no more.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
She
every
on
platform
there, but she
because she
just
don't even have
failing.
face.
I'm sorry.
She don't even have Facebook no more. Supposedly she in Facebook jail and she ain't doing shit over here. So, like I said, the only reason why she's surviving is that at home care pay that she getting for justice, the at
Hmm.
home care pay that Damo's getting for her mama, and
Hmm.
justice SSI check. That's why she's
Yep.
able now to sit home and try to make videos. That's why she not driving Uber no more.
Big
You can
fact.
tell that by she over here doing a whole bunch of streams now. But now she claiming that YouTube demonetized her because she was putting up too many shorts of this and that. She fucking lying these people. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get that cash that money now because she's trying to get all
See,
of it. She don't want
it's
to
gonna be hard
give
for her to get that. It's gonna be hard for her to get.
no.
She doesn't have the audience is not there no more. For one.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but even
Uh,
still, if she was monetized, she's still gonna get what 60% or 70% of that money, which ain't a much. But now if she
yeah.
get cash app, she
The
get
thing
all
is,
of
I
it.
think. Hold on. Yeah, true. But I'm just saying, I don't think YouTube demonetized her. What it is, YouTube, they only paying you for like every other video, like every 3 or 4 videos. That's it. They're not,
Well, whatever it is, she demonetized or not, she's sending people to her cash app so she can get the whole dollar instead of
yeah,
60 or
Ain't
fifty
nobody
but
percent
she's
of
not
cash
it.
gonna get
apping
that,
her. She got
right?
Oh,
five
well, of
Because the
people on
course.
crowd
her
ain't
Well, we
there.
know
chat.
that.
Man.
Well, we know that. She's not making no
Right,
money over here.
the crowd ain't there no more. You know,
Well, the thing about
that
it is
support is not there.
the shorts with the shorts, and I'm sure she knows who I'm talking about. And I don't follow Peach, but I've heard a lot of people like Peach McIntyre came out of nowhere. Like she came out of nowhere, had like meteoric YouTube fame or infamy, if you will. And so the thing about those who are so Peach's big thing, who was putting a few people on, she's giving classes, she's telling people how to make money, how she went from making like nothing to making like 6 figures on YouTube. She was saying the shorts are where it's at. So everybody I follow now, for the most part, who is a content creator, they're making, I mean, they're doing them shorts like, you know, all day
Yeah,
every day. So Sansa Ray
yeah.
is full of shit.
What,
It's because she's not getting the hits on the shorts. She's not able to
right,
make the money on the shorts. They
exactly.
didn't demonetize her,
All
she's just
right,
not getting paid.
exactly. She's not getting paid like that.
Yeah, but
That's
she
what I said. They
posted
doing every.
everything. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. SL,
She's
go
doing
ahead.
every. She's doing like I said. YouTube is doing every other one. The shorts, yeah, that's where
Hmm.
it's at because they want to keep the young crowd over here, like you was saying, is the microwave. What you call it? If you,
You,
Generation.
I look at other big content creators like our age, and they get like thousands of hits on their videos, but when it comes to their shorts, they only get like in the hundreds.
Cause my
So like I
ass,
said,
I don't even understand TikTok. I'm too old personally. I feel like I'm too
yeah,
old
I
to
don't
even be on
understand it
fucking
either.
I
TikTok.
love
I don't get it.
TikTok.
It's too quick
but
for
I
me.
don't
I don't
I
like
understand.
it.
love it. I
But you
like
And
it.
then
know
I
that
lose the
her,
videos.
but you notice this in her shorts. She posted what other people says. Like she
Right.
Hmm.
doesn't do. Like I'm confused on that. It's
You
almost
know
like she
why?
steals people.
You know why?
She
Why?
does.
Because she's very short span. She's not that well off experienced.
She don't
So
have
She's
no.
not a
everything she said
content
is gonna be.
creator.
Hold on.
No, she got it. No, she got experience. The problem is
No,
Sansa don't want to
no,
tell
she
her
don't.
real life
No,
in
she
her
don't.
real
No,
form.
no, 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 no.
True.
Listen,
She does because
If Sansa came on here
I am.
and told her real life in his real form,
It won't. It
she
will
would
be
make
boring.
money.
I
No, it
think
will be
No,
so.
boring.
it wasn't because she
Yes,
would
it
have people
would.
come on here and then allow people to come on her live and combat
Mm-hmm.
her and she have the conversation. She will make
Yeah.
real money. But you
I
can't
agree
Yes,
come
with
now
over
that.
that
here and one
maybe
day is
so,
broke and then
maybe
one day
so.
you rich. And then one day you
Yeah,
broke and then
okay.
one day
You
you
threw that
rich.
in. Yeah, that part right there. Maybe so. I ain't say she gonna be rich, but right now she done failed at that. Everybody see that she runs all the time, so she's not
No,
gonna.
that's the problem. But that's her problem because she run and she don't want to have the real conversation
Yeah.
about her real life. Even the story that she did, even the story she coming out with about the diploma and all the other shit that she
Mm-hmm.
started like she put the statement out there in my life, but then when she gonna tell the story, it's a fucking lie still. You know what I'm
I
Right.
saying? She
think
lying
people.
about the truth.
I would love to converse with her, or not even. I mean, and like I said, I did hop up on Obsidian's panel. I ain't coming her like I wanted to because first of all, I ain't want a bitch ass to run. That's number one. Number two, if Sansa Ray allowed people to have a dialogue with her, if she were so transparent like she loves
Right.
to say that she is, and my whole thing is own your shit. You know what I respect about Corinne Stephens, which Sansa Ray could never do. I'll never say respect and Sansa Ray in the same sentence. Corinne Stephens, or now she's going by Elizabeth Overson or some shit. She got a Scandinavian last name. You know what she does, and what we don't know, what we fail to realize is Corinne Stephens was not her birth. That's not her name. That's a pen name. She goes by Plume Nom de Plume. So every iteration of Corinne Stephens, as we know her, is a different professional iteration. Sansa Ray and Corinne Stephens are literally they're starting from the same background. They have the same level of education, which is no formal education. I'm not shitting on it. What I'm shitting on is you don't even allow people to one interview you properly. Two, you don't put your story out there in a concise, interesting manner. Like people aren't grabbed by your material. People aren't interested in what you have to say. You're a combative, bitter bitch, and no one wants to converse with you, and no one is interested. Therefore, no one's interested in your story. You can't
Exactly.
command that attention.
She doesn't have any content that is. Nobody wants to hear you talk about black men all day and how they ain't shit and how your
Hmm.
baby daddy abandoned you and left you to die. You've been saying that shit for 5 years. Find
Right.
something else to
Or
talk
the
about.
manosphere,
Okay, or
or
the
how
The
she was
manosphere.
manosphere.
coaching black
And
men.
the manosphere don't
Like,
even talk about her. It's like, why are you
Mm-mm.
talking about
They
them?
don't.
They don't
They
talk
don't.
about you.
And correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Isn't Corinne and Sansa Ray about the same age? Aren't they within like
Yeah,
a few years
they're
of each
about the
other?
same age. Yeah.
I mean, Corinne is or Elizabeth, whatever the fuck. She's a copywriter, copy editor, one of the two. I mean, she created a whole career and a whole lifestyle for
Well,
herself.
I
I
read
mean,
her book. It was juicy.
no, but I'm talking about go on her Instagram right now, Elizabeth Overson or everything Elizabeth, that's her name. And I'm like, where the fuck she? I thought she had fell off the face of the earth. She rebranded herself. That's an ability to keep generating money and generating interest with Sansa Ray
What's
has
her
no
name?
idea.
Elizabeth what?
Every
Elizabeth.
it's called her Instagram handle is everything Elizabeth.
Okay. Okay.
And I mean, and she is still, I mean, I'm not even into women, but she's a beautiful woman. She's still, I mean, she's fit. So she's in her 40s. She's still fit. She dresses well. She takes care of her hair because that's her natural hair. And I don't give it, that's, oh, well, I can wear a wig if I want to, like Sansa Ray say. I can wear a wig if I want to. Okay, fine, you can. But men like a woman in her natural element. If I take your ass to the damn, beach or the ocean, go to the Dominican Republic, dip your ass in some water, be able to come out and look like the same person. Don't come
Yeah.
out a new bitch.
She from one of them islands. She somewhere
She
over
is an
there.
islander. She is
Yeah,
an
she
islander.
is. Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
Sansa has a chance to
Holy shit!
re- what
What?
what happened?
Did we
No,
burn
I
her?
dropped something.
Are
Go
we
ahead. Go
frying
ahead.
chicken? What you doing,
You
STL?
okay, FL?
No, no. But go ahead. Go ahead. Cause I'm throw 10 minutes of this after I get done.
Okay, so I think that Sansa has the opportunity to rebrand herself. The problem is that Sansa only want to hear herself speak. In other
Right.
words, Sansa, if you want to talk about financial, there's so many black YouTubers that talk about finance. That's making buku money. They're selling
Yeah.
books,
Let
all
me
that
ask you
crap.
something. Yeah, let me ask you something, God bless. Ain't those people experienced though?
Yes, they are. Not all.
That's
Because
the
there's
problem,
scammers
right?
everywhere.
Hold on. That's the problem. She's not experienced. Then on top of that, if she was to talk about finances, she wouldn't be able to break it down to you. You know what I'm saying? In simplest form, she wouldn't be able to give you no insiders. You
But
know,
that's
But
the
no.
thing, though. She
STL,
don't need to
inside
talk about. She don't even talk about. Listen, Sansa Ray's storyline shouldn't be about helping anybody, but helping them with her true story of her real life and how the fuck she became the RaT and why she always like she cannot stop lying. Like her whole life now. That's why they should never be in a relationship. Is because it's a constant lie. Her lie
Right,
started when she dropped out of high school and had to lie about having a high school diploma and then lying about having this job and that job. Like I think everywhere she got into, she lied to get into, and then when people figured her out, they didn't want to fuck with her. Like she
right,
probably could have really had a real rapping and singing career, but she lied to get into that shit and got found out. She probably really could have been a pastor or a preacher, but she lied to get in that shit and got found out. And then so her life just kept like a roller coaster. She lied to get in some shit, and then they find out that she faking, she lying, and she don't fit, and then she got to
Mhm.
go to something else. So she got to move along or weasel away to somewhere else. So she just tell her real life, like how her mama wasn't shit, her daddy wasn't shit. She had to figure her way out. She had to live through the mean streets of Washington D.C. to get to where she is.
A Street. Shit. See, coming
Well,
And,
on.
you know what I'm
and you
saying. I
know
mean to put
what?
extra on it, but I'm just saying though.
I agree fully. And you know what? People will respect that because I do. I mean, I grew up very privileged, and I ain't gonna lie. But I respect people who really make something out of nothing. Sansa Ray ain't shit. You a lazy, entitled, trifling bitch. I know exactly where Sansa Ray grew up. She grew up in Oxon Hills, Temple Hills. That's in PG County, Maryland. Even if that weren't her mama and them own house, she had somewhere to rest her head. She had a consistent space and a family structure, you know, albeit, I mean, everybody got dysfunction, like God bless said. Everybody family got their shit. But the thing about it is you had somewhere to be. You were in a very middle class area. You chose to, by her own admission, to drop your lazy trifling ass up out of school. You let people dictate the entirety of your life for you, and now you want to play victim because you in your 40s and you got nowhere to go, you know and you've done nothing with your life. I mean, I can't imagine looking up, we all look
Oh,
up and say, oh,
okay.
I could have been here,
All
I
right.
could have been there. What? Excuse me?
I gotta roll 15 minutes of this. All right, now everybody
You
mute
know
up.
what? I was still talking.
I know you still talking, but you gotta shorten it. That's the thing. Everybody they talk you.
I
We've
was
been talking for
making a
like
point, but okay, SC.
we've been talking for like good what 20 minutes.
Okay, go ahead. Run it, Still. Go ahead.
Single and be all right with that. So anyway, back to what I was saying. The video was a girl telling black men's preference that, hey, you need not date black men because black men are going to make you single mothers. Black men are not necessarily with you because they care about your physical appearance. They're really just with you because you're the prize in their mind. I remember on TikTok, someone came into my comment section. It was a video about me saying that black women were like the baddest. We're beautiful. We're X, Y, and Z. Just lifting us up because we need that level of praise and encouragement. And in comes a guy like, well, your ancestors was always in masses quarters, fucking around with the white chicks. And I'm like, well, my bad. I mean, my ancestors should have been choosing death over slavery instead of trying to use sleeping with white women as a way to get back at massa. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my bad that the men in, generations ago made a poor decision, and now that poor decision is now reflecting the men in this day and age. Black men are now still doing the same shit that they was doing back then, like fucking around in places that they're not supposed to be. My bad. I really don't have nothing to do with that, but at the same time, some black women did. because a lot of the way that men think black men think black women are, has a lot to do with their mother, their terrible relationships that they had with their mother. I have to keep reminding men when they come in my comment section and try to disrespect me. I'm like, listen, homie, I'm not your mama. I'm not your mama that hurt you. I'm not your mama that mistreated you. I'm not the older sisters that made you feel bad about yourself, or the girl in middle school that turned you down or played you, or some chick that cheated on you. Whatever trauma that you're dealing with as a man associated with black women, I'm sorry, I'm not that woman. Okay, I did not do that to you personally. I'm gonna need for you to go deal with your therapy. Go deal with your trauma in therapy. That's all I can give you. That's all I can tell you. But I do know that a lot of the women of other races that I've known, a lot of them are as extremely promiscuous as a lot of the black women are that they claim. Like, you know how people try to make it seem like black women are extremely hypersexualized? Well, I know you guys have got to remember that anytime an athlete is picked up or wants to be picked up by like a college, the scouts used to take these high school NBA as prospects and take them to the college and just throw white girls in their face. Like,
I know this bitch didn't say no shit like that. I know this bitch didn't say no shit like that.
I don't like
Like,
Sansa, and I never give her credit and almost never say she's right, but she in this instance is not wrong.
so you sit there saying that that's what basically, you know what I'm saying, that these people will do, take them and
Yes.
throw white girls in their face.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. So I dated my high school sweetheart played for UVA. Then he ended up playing overseas. He was recruited by Notre Dame, UVA, Stanford, somewhere else. He also played for the Bills for a hot second. So he went from high school, star athlete, statewide, national. Then he went to college, starter. He was a star in college, and then he went over. He went to the Bills first. Then he went to Europe. He still coaches. So when unfortunately we had a very, I'm not going to say open in terms of like sexually, but we had an open in terms of communication relationship. He was very honest with me. When the first school he went to was Notre Dame. They set him up with women, or not with, well, yeah, I guess they're adult, you're adults. They set him up with girls, most of which were white. The teams do have, yes, and they may be laws to kind of prevent that, or they have to be more careful now, but back in 2003 they wasn't, yeah, that was a real thing. That's how hey, you're gonna have the best time of your life at this school. You really, I mean, these are people who had people take their SATs and they college entrance exams for them. Yes, she's not lying on that one.
Yeah, man. You else want to go next?
I'm just saying. And as we know, historically and generally, real quick, as we know, white women, especially young white women, tend to be more sexually open. So yeah, most of those girls who were up in their face were white. Yes.
it's like anyone. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta have went to college to know this. Anyone who has paid attention to the NBA, the draft, anything that has to do with sports, most of the time when black athletes are being scouted out, well, this is how it used to be. I don't know if they got rules and regulations now that make it different, but the scouts used to come get the prospects from high school and take them to the college and just throw the black prospects, take them to that white college and throw white girls in their face. And the white girls used to be wide the fuck open. one girl told me in my early 20s, I never forget, she was the only white girlfriend I had. She used to tell me that the reason why white women felt so comfortable with giving blowjobs and black women weren't. Okay, she said the reason why white women are so anxious to give good blowjobs is because women don't want to get pregnant. So instead of having sex with guys that they liked, they give blowjobs instead because they didn't want to be like single mothers or having to raise children alone. This is what a white girl said to me. I was like, what? Okay, I see. And a lot of times when I hear men talk about white women being their preference or non-black women being their preference, they always try to make it seem like these women are angelic, like these women aren't gold diggers or they don't have a high body count the same way that black women do. And I'm like, I'm sorry to inform you, but they just 9 times out of 10 sleeping with a black man because of his BBC.
Okay,
It ain't healthy, bruh. Because let's keep it a buck. Even when
that's
a
why
black
black women like a BBC too.
as a
Can you
non-black
pause that for 1 second?
same industry, like say for instance, if it's work.
Estelle, can you pause that for 1 second?
Yeah, yeah.
So let me say this. That's why you gotta be very careful when we sexualize black men and also how we over sexualize, hypersexualize black women. Because we as not all of us, but a lot of us participate in that. Sansaray on many occasions put adult descriptions on her son. When she said he acts like a man. The boy's like what, 4? He does a lot of manly things. Okay. Well, when we ourselves we hypersexualize our children, these kids grow up and as adults, and black men is look at the big penis. All black women are look as only good for twerking because we over sexualize ourselves.
Yeah.
There's no metal in saying that, white women perform oral sex and black women do not. Do you want a medal for that? There are plenty of women who participate in oral stimulation. They don't need an award for that. That's something that happens behind closed doors.
Exactly.
I just don't understand that. That's why that hypersexuality, that hypersexual themes that we put in our community, especially with our children, then you wonder why that every time a white woman look at you, she just see a big penis.
Mm-hmm.
And any time that any other groups look at black women, we all they say, "Hey, twerk it, twerk it." That's the problem. And so
Well,
to that.
well, I'll say this. She was kind of right until she started lying. Because first of all, she don't have no white girlfriend, and she was in her 20s that told her that bullshit. Okay, so I mean that has been a myth about white women, that do oral sex all the time because they don't want to get pregnant. And to tell you the truth, that is not true. B knows where I live.
Mm-hmm.
These young white girls, if you want to know the truth about it, they do anal
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so that they don't get pregnant
That's where I was
and
gonna
that
go
they
with
can
it.
maintain their virginity. Okay.
Exactly.
So
Thank
I don't know
you.
what the hell she talking about. And I don't know why she talking about black women don't. Cause listen, the ones I know do, okay? I don't know what she talking about. That's that
but,
myth. And
but
all
you know
black
what?
men ain't packing either.
That's
Okay.
your hallelujah. Because
Thank you,
Okay.
Brandy. Thank you, Louis.
So she
I
just
mean, I'm just saying, because
she's
child, it's a lie.
stereotyping, okay?
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's also, and she let her tell it. And I don't know if she went to a Catholic school or not, but that's also a huge white girl Catholic school culture. I know where you went to school, right? Am I
Uh-huh.
lying? And you went to a Catholic school in the era where that was
Yep.
for real. So the anal
Mm-hmm.
thing and the oral copulation thing was for real, because it's like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I definitely can't bring home this black baby. That's number one. But number two, I definitely want to maintain my vaginal virginity, because
Mm-hmm.
in everybody else's mind, especially back in the day, if you didn't have vaginal sex, you were still
A,
technically a
a
virgin,
virgin. Yes.
right?
Yes.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was a huge thing. Nowadays, I mean, you got black women rapping about how good they throat golden, and you got throat baby and
Mm-hmm.
all kind. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Black
Yeah.
women, I don't know what she's talking about.
She lying.
But she's full of shit, and she's so delusional. She's so stuck in one. She's very fixed in her mindset. And she's very underexposed in terms of societal and social norms and matters. And I'm like, I'm
Right.
really not putting this on her child at all, but I'm like, I guarantee you, Damo out there throw baby
Okay.
and throw golden, okay? Because girl, shut the fuck up.
Yep.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
And if
we
you
go ahead and
knew
roll
how to
some more.
throw, look, and let me just add on one thing. If you really knew how to throw golden, you wouldn't have to worry about how bad your coochie smell, because
Okay.
you could get that thing arrested and
And go
handle
and do
your
what you
business.
do. Okay.
But okay, period.
All right, we go ahead and roll some more.
And in the IT industry or in the finance industry, we all know that there is a significant pay gap between black men and their non-black counterparts when it comes to salary, right? So we know this. We know this to be a fact. This is something that they always talk about all of the time. So why in the world would a non-black woman choose a black successful man who makes less money than her white counterparts? What would be the reason? That cock. That African.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. So it's always been known that black men have bigger packages, um, according to the white chick. So as a black woman, when I posted that video up of the white girl saying, "Hey, preference," you need to know that in the eyes of a black man, you're a preference, but they don't give a shit about your personality or your character. You're just a representation, a symbolism. You're like ceremonial, and to them, when they have a level of success, their treat is their quote unquote preference. It isn't because they like your personality or your character or whatever the case may be. They just like you because how you look, basically. When I posted the video of this woman who said this, I posted it on my YouTube channel. Men came into the comment section and did their thing, bragged about, you a black woman, you need to, not be saying this because we going to choose other races of women anyway, because you're not pretty enough, you're not valuable enough, you're not blah, 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 right? One guy comes into the comment section and he says, a damaged woman out here trying to warn non-black women. And I thought to myself, wow, a man admitting that black men have damaged their women. Wow. Like, he's saying black women have been damaged by their own race of man. Yet here they are trying to warn other women that black men will damage them as well. And here this black man is saying, don't even try to warn them.
I didn't get that
I didn't
from
get
that
that
shit.
either.
I
I
didn't
didn't
get
get
that.
that.
That's not what.
What he was saying was that you damaged, bitch. And how
Right.
could you be giving advice to somebody else of another race because you're damaged? Okay.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
That was a reach. That was
what
a reach.
that was a real reach right there, okay? Because I'm not damaged, okay? The fuck out of here. And I'm black, 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 black. And I'm
I mean,
not
but if you want to
damaged.
talk about quote unquote damage, I mean, structurally and historically, black people have been damaged by the system, by racism, by systemic white
Right.
supremacy. I mean, what are you talking about? So, I mean, if you're going to say something about damage, I mean, yeah, we equally have, there's healing that needs to be done on both sides in terms of black people, but then I mean there's structural healing that needs to be done in terms of reparations other. But the point I'm making is it's like, Sansa Ray, what are you talking about? Nobody's sitting here eye-hying and finger wagging at a woman. It's not a win for a normal, healthy black man to look at a black woman and see that she's damaged and fucked up. I don't know any
Exactly.
black men who would celebrate that. They're looking
Right.
at you like, bitch, you're fucked up. Get your shit together. They're not
Exactly.
Right.
looking at you and celebrating your damage. They're
That's
looking
her.
at you and you
Right.
have a son and we all see that you're raising your son to be the epitome of a fuck up or a stereotypical negative black man that you think, the stereotype in your mind that you have created this black monster male to be. You're creating and raising your own, you fucking that child up. I'm gonna just say that.
She raising him to have self hatred about himself.
Exactly.
Uh huh. That's all she doing.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let me go and roll some more.
And I was just like, wow, like how arrogant, how conceited is that? How evil and careless is that to be like, yeah, I know that black men have damaged black women, but stop trying to warn the women that we want. They're not going to listen to you anyway.
Hold the fuck up. Oh, that's a fucking lie and joke right there in itself.
That one
She gonna sit
statement
there
she
and
just
say
said.
that, oh, stop trying to warn the women that we won't. The fuck?
What that we want what? Because
She
I
trying to
must have
she
missed
trying to
something.
say that black men want white women. They don't we damaged. That's what she's
Oh
saying.
my god.
Right,
But the black men that I know,
Right.
they either married to a black woman, dating a black woman,
right,
Mhm.
and they love black women. I don't know.
exactly.
Mhm.
I don't see that in my life
No, I
now.
don't see that either. I don't see
And
Mm-mm.
that.
even if they
Mm-hmm.
dated, they still circle back in general for the most part. Let me
Exactly.
say. I mean, like I said, I've dated white men. I always, it's always gonna be black people over everything. Always. I love black men. I mean, I love black people. And there's just always a cultural connection that you just gonna have. You're not gonna have that with other people. And if you're talking about a fetish fetishizing someone is different than loving and building and creating with them, which is what Sansaray can't
Exactly.
even fathom. Not
That-
phantom Sansaray. Fathom, that's the word, honey. The word is fathom. She cannot fathom that anyone would want to build and cultivate and create a life with her because she's never had it. And I feel sorry for her if like it's very fleeting, but I feel sorry for her that no one has ever tried to co-create anything with her other than something by force or under the guise of something that's false. No
So you,
one
so
wants to
you,
create anything with you.
so Lotus and Brandon
Hmm.
SL. So you mean that when she had tattooed the guy's finger, that wasn't cultivate? I'm just asking for a friend.
That was
Was,
Girl,
by
was
that
she?
force.
was
That was
that
by
was that was fiance by force. Okay,
right,
okay.
right, exactly. That
You
dude,
gonna marry
he
me?
said it. I played a clip of that. That dude said, man, he know nothing about that. She just showed up with the tattoo on, you know what I'm saying, on her finger.
And you know what's the sad part about that is she could have very well been telling the truth, but pattern recognition and your social credit is very real. And the thing about it is that could have been the honest to God truth. But we looking at her pattern and we looking at her social history and her track record. Bitch, I don't believe nothing you said.
What
That
she
man didn't want
said?
you.
She said one of her videos. I always remember this. Sansa actually said, "I knew he wanted to marry me, so I went and got a tattoo on my finger because I knew the man wanted to marry me. Not that the brother asked him.
Child. He
Right.
didn't
That
even pay for the damn tattoo. That's the fucked up
Look.
part. You know, and you know what? Keep it 100. If you that sensitive, honey, then I'm just saying it's gonna be okay, baby. Maybe you need to go and get you some. Go on and put you on the dashiki. It's gonna be okay, baby. You be
Keep
all
it
What's
right.
100.
wrong?
Keep it 100. No, he not
He's
dipped his toes on the apple
he
pie
being
before.
real. He in his real fragility tonight. Don't be
What do you
sad, baby.
say?
It's all right. Straighten up and stiff it up. You
Keep,
got a
keep
strong
it
black back,
100.
okay,
We know.
baby?
We know before you became Malcolm X. We know you had tipped your
Man,
toes before.
I ain't thinking about his ass. I ain't thinking about his ass. He
But
need to get the hell on.
I say this. I agree with I am. I don't think that Sansa Ray is the type of person in real life that she is on social media.
Mm-mm. I agree.
Because in real life, Sansa Ray is a very needy,
Mm-hmm.
insecure,
Mm-hmm.
overbearing,
Oh,
and type of chick. And
she's a
that could be a
she'll
turn
hyper
off to
please.
men. Yeah, and that could be a
Yep.
turn off to men because
Mm-hmm.
she used to call priests at work all damn day.
Girl.
I mean, who does that? Or you want to know every move they making.
Right.
You see what I'm
Because she went
saying?
to the job.
She's insecure. Yeah.
Right.
I couldn't
And
be bothered.
and she's too damn needy. Like she was asking Priest in that video, what made you choose me? Why did you choose me? Why the fuck why are you
Why
asking
not?
him that? Why not
Because
you?
she wanna prove to everybody that men want her.
But if you really that bad and you really that bitch, I'm the
You don't
baddest bitch
ask
on the
that.
planet in my mind.
Right.
First of
Right.
all, I ain't never gonna sit, and especially if I do, it's never gonna be in front of the World Wide Web. You sitting up on damn Al Gore's, and her dude, her presidential candidate. You sitting up on Al Gore's internet asking this question like you don't know something about yourself. That's because you don't,
Exactly.
because you're not the baddest bitch on the planet in your mind. And I'm not saying like you
Exactly.
gotta be, but I'm saying you don't even have the confidence and the self-esteem to say, I'm worthy of this dude who I think is
Thank
fine and
you.
fly and whatever. Because
Right.
Priest is a good looking dude. He can't speak and read worth a damn, but he a good looking dude. There were some qualities. I'm just saying there
Right.
were some qualities that attracted her to him. But you sitting here like this nigga, I'm sorry, he not no prize in my estimation. He
Mm-mm.
cute. I mean, he looked like something. They done made a cute little cute little kid. I mean, he ain't gonna make her no money, but he all right. The baby cute, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, these were not stellar. I said what I said. These were not stellar genes. This ain't no child that's gonna be on no damn game show. I mean, I'm just saying it's an average looking couple and an average looking baby and an average looking life. You act like
Mm-hmm.
you landed fucking Morris Chestnut with goddamn Stephen Hawking's IQ or something. I mean, bitch, you're
Okay.
boo.
So I've
Really?
never asked a man, why did you choose me? Shit.
Ever. Ever.
Ever.
Why I choose you?
Why I
Okay, that's
choose
the
you?
question.
Thank you.
Okay.
She don't that's and I believe and that can be a turn off to men. Don't no man want no needy ass thirsty bitch questioning him all day. Why you love me? Do you love me? Tell me you love me. Where you going?
Right.
What time you getting off work? What are you doing now? Oh my
Girl,
God.
please go to work and get out of my hair and get out of my face.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
go. Cause I got shit. Cause you got so much going on. Why is you worried about what he's doing and where he's at?
Right.
And how did she
Right.
got time to do all that with 5 employees? Did she have to follow
No!
things?
Okay.
I'm done.
And
I
all
mean,
her
you have to do
businesses
payroll. You have
is.
to do payroll sometimes. I just don't
Okay.
understand it, and I'm not being sarcastic. How was she able to do all that
Ah,
God
with
was come
five,
okay.
through with the sweet shade.
with five with 5 employees? I just, hey, I don't know. I am wants to get back on the panel.
Come
Hey,
on,
Do I
send
Iron.
me
need the
the link.
link? Let me see it.
Yeah,
The
send me
link.
the link. I'm a
Okay.
oh, he
All
probably
right.
in the back. Hold on. Let me go ahead.
Oh,
Hold on, let me bring him
Because
up.
I don't think we can do that. We don't have executive
Shit.
functioning skills.
Uh,
And so, yeah, you gotta hire somebody to help you. You becoming a big star.
Well, he
Yeah.
can hire Science Ray. He can pay her in spiritual cash. Okay, period. Hit that spiritual cash out.
And so, sounds like a rip up, take all your money. You want to get that next
okay. I
paycheck.
just put the link in the chat. I put
He
the link
already
in the
paying
chat.
spiritual child support to spousal support to Pink Sundown. So I mean, goddamn.
all right, hold on. Let me go ahead and roll some more. Oh, damn, he just came up. Hold
Okay.
Wait a minute, why Slim call him homo? Wait a minute, you know something we don't know? I think he was a homosexual, not a homosexual. Was he homo?
Who?
That's what I read too. I'm like, this little
Slim Roller said, talking about Priest, look, you know something we don't know, girl. Come
Priest
up and
ain't
drop the
Priest a
tea.
hobo. He was a hobosexual.
A
I don't even know if you would
homosexual.
consider him a hobosexual because he was with his
He
wife.
had somewhere to no, but he had options. He could go to
And he
his
had
grandhouse.
options, right?
yeah,
He
he did
went.
go to his grandma's
He
house.
did. He did that for Sansa Ray,
Right.
right? Yeah.
All right. All right. Hold on.
She corrected. She said homosexual. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Autocorrect is a bitch.
Okay, I'm allowed to roll some more.
Please understand that, by the way, YouTube has turned off my monetization, so I am asking for Cash App, so just give me some stars on Facebook if you can. Still got to make a living being a content creator, and let me just tell you, YouTube be on some bullshit. Facebook keep putting me in jail for violations anytime I
Oh, this bitch said she still got to make a living. Bitch, you's a millionaire. The fuck you mean you got to make a living off of YouTube? How you got to make a living off of YouTube when you're a millionaire? Anybody gonna answer that?
Wait, what happened? Squirrel.
Well, that's why I keep saying like she keep changing her lifestyle. Like one minute she's rich and famous,
Right.
the next minute she's homeless, broke, and need help. And so that's why it's so fucking confusing to watch her. Because I remember she did a stream like last week saying how us famous people us famous rich people on Instagram and YouTube, we just post stuff, whatever, for you, basically you peons to follow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But we don't really need social media like that. But now
Exactly.
you need cash apps, to make
Right.
a
You need
living.
cash.
Like this shit
Yeah,
is
you got to make
it's
a living.
confusing.
Right. You got to make a
Yeah.
living. Like, hold up, bitch, you already a millionaire. What the fuck you mean you got to make a living?
Right, she should be doing some giveaways. It's the holidays.
Exactly.
She should be
Exactly.
really she should be giving away stuff to single moms since that's what she talk about all the
Let her
time.
tell her. Yeah, you
All
let her.
these all these abandoned single moms who've had these men that wasn't shit. She should be giving away Christmas toys and clothes and
Hmm.
paying
Exactly.
somebody's rent
A
for
whole
2 months.
time.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
pay
that's
that.
why she asking for cash apps because it is Christmas time. She trying to,
Uh-huh.
get
She
some
coming.
extra gifts and shit and all
Yeah,
that.
she gonna have a scam within the next couple of weeks. Watch, she gonna
Oh,
have a
it's coming.
GoFundMe for some bullshit. Oh, her mentoring program. That's what it's gonna be. She's gonna be asking for donations for her mentoring program to help these kids because they're less fortunate. And even though she lives in Northern California and she's rich, she wants to,
Right.
everybody to give back. So that's gonna be her scam. Watch and
And bitch,
see.
where's your 501c3? Where's your nonprofit since you so, altruistic and generous and rich? You a rich
Yeah,
bitch.
with her
Where
fleet of
is your
cars. Yeah.
period? I mean, loan a car out. Go and take some kids. Drop some turkeys off. You ain't
Yeah,
cooked. You ain't got no food, no turkey drive, bitch.
right. She got a fleet
Nah.
of cars. Yeah.
All
Not a
right. Let me
fleet.
go ahead and roll some more.
respond to comments. So now I'm just reading comments and responding to it in videos. I can't even talk to y'all in the comment section no more because every time I talk to y'all, I get a violation. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it, then. I'm going to just make a video about it, have more content, right? Okay, for all of us to see, I feel like I can't unsee it. So it is what it is. I don't think people should make decisions on other people's bad experience either, to be honest. I mean, come up with your own. Well, I think a lot of the good advice we've ever had, like even just by people inside of our family, a lot of times their advice can stop us from making big ass mistakes. Like some of it is like obvious. Like for example, if somebody who did crystal meth comes to me and says, you know what, I lost all of my damn teeth, all of this X, Y, Z shit happened to me, and you see how terrible their life is, it might be a good idea to listen to their advice. You see what I'm saying? Like, let a meth head come to me and be like, please don't do crystal meth. And I see how terrible their shit is. I'm gonna listen. Like, come on. At some point, you gotta listen to the people and the bad experiences that they had. Energy draws those kind of men. You're talking about men who damage women. I'm assuming that's what you mean. It's interesting to me to hear everybody talk about energy nowadays, because I remember almost 12 years ago I was talking about the law of attraction and energy and metaphysics and manifesting things 12 years ago. And to hear so many people talk about energy all the time, it's like, they say you attract what you are. It ain't even that you attract what you are to that degree. It's more of you attract what you think you are all the time. So if you are a nice person, but you keep thinking in your mind that you're going to attract a negative person or a bad person, that's what ends up happening. Like your fears come out to play if you keep thinking about it habitually. That's all energy is about. Hey Michael, what's up? I had nothing to do with my ancestors. I can't talk to y'all about what my ancestors did. It ain't what my ancestors did ain't my fault. I wish they would have made better decisions.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I chose death over slavery.
I'm lost.
Brandy, she got this little pick me who sits down with.
Everybody got to hold up because we got to let this kind of roll.
Okay, go ahead. I'll save it. I'll say the question. Go ahead.
About dating outside your race. I have no issue with people dating outside their race. Like, I'm not that person. I don't know if people feel some type of way about that, but I don't care that black men date white women. I prefer, if it's men out here being a problem, right, and they feel like they would be less of a problem if they dealt with a woman, another kind of woman, knock yourself out. Get more of y'all off the street. So we can have a cleaner street to walk through and a cleaner dating pool. So if you're the type of man that know that you will behave better if you're dating a different type of woman, regardless to what her race is, if you feel like that and you know that, do it, sir. So women who, fit with other types of men who not stunting, race and shit like that, give those men space, a clear field to be able to see the women that they want to date. Because y'all niggas is in the way. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all are in the way. Y'all standing in the way of men who actually want to date black women. And contrary to what you believe, there are plenty of men who are black and still loyal to their race. Okay? Now, do I think that women should be warning other races of women about the dangers of dating black men? Sure. Like I said, if somebody who's been in a car accident and wasn't wearing a safety belt comes to me and say, hey, you need to put on your safety belt, I'm going to put that shit on. If a woman says to me after she done dealt with a player or a pimp or a cheater or whatever, after she done experienced whatever, and she says to me, maybe you shouldn't date this guy specifically because X, Y, and Z, I can do two things. I can either go out there and find out, like fuck around and find out, or I can listen to what she has to say and take the risk and move forward. You don't see other races trying to destroy the males in their race. The reason why other races of women don't try to destroy their race of man, and let's keep it a buck here, they do check them on a regular. I've seen plenty of women, white women, okay, check white men for fuck shit. Okay, I've seen it. It's a chick on TikTok right now, and I think, what's her name? Celeste, I think is her name. She on TikTok, she be checking these men over and over again. So they exist. It's just you don't see them. They exist like a motherfucker. What's her name? I think her name is Celeste. She be checking them. I need y'all to go check this chick out because she says some logical stuff on the regular when she's talking to men, and she will flat out say, if I'm still following her, shit, I might not be following her no more. Sometimes these content creators, they get, here she go, Kaylee Cresta. That's her name. This is her. Hold on, let me see if I could. This is her right here. She checked white men over and over and over and over. over and over and over and over. Yeah, she was trying to destroy them. Okay. It's another girl. I forgot her name. She on TikTok popular and shit for checking men. But the reason why a lot of women don't do that is because a lot of the men inside of their race behave a lot better. They have money flowing in their economy. Like, say for instance, the foreigners that come here to the United States, the men, you can't really fuck around with them. Like, even the women, you can't really fuck around with them because they have protection. They're protected by their own race of people. If you notice, anytime a non-black person, something happens within their community, they stand up for each other. Like, if you fuck with an Asian, you fuck with one Asian the wrong way, you got all Asians coming after you. You fuck with one Indian the wrong way, you got a whole shit ton of Indians coming after you. That's not how black people are. Black people will see one of their own getting fucked up and then stand there and pull out their phone and video take that shit so they can get views on social media.
All right. Anybody can conversate on that part?
I do.
First of all,
I do.
okay,
I'm quick
you
on the
go
draw.
first. You
I'm
go.
quick on the draw. Pew pew. First of all, that is there's a phenomenon called bystander culture. That is a social and largely American phenomenon, social phenomenon that we're looking at right now. First of all, that ain't a black thing. That is largely an ignorant ass American thing where motherfuckers pull out their phones. First of all, that's number one. Number two, she's talking about all Asian. First of all, Asian, she love to use the word monolith. Okay, Sansa, right? Here's the word monolith in a different context. All Asians are not monolithic. Okay. So first of all, you're not gonna ever get all Asians coming out because you have subgroups of Asians. That ain't gonna happen. And then you also have social strata within the Asian community. So if somebody who was a lower, lower on the brown Asian spectrum, they not gonna be the Chinese ain't checking for the lower on the totem pole. So what is you talking about? She's so damn ignorant, and she just thinks that she paints everything with a broad brush, and that's what you do when you're unlearned, you're ignorant as fuck, and you're intellectually lazy. She literally knows nothing about nothing. She don't know shit about fuck. Okay, that's number one. And then it's like you gonna sit here and say somebody be checking. Oh, they be checking. First of all, what kind of woman? And she said it about resting in her femininity, and she equated it with being a feminist. First of all, feminists. This was a couple of days ago. Feminists don't rest. They almost never use that term. You're not gonna hear that. You're not going to use a woman saying that she's a feminist and then resting in her femininity at the same time. But she's sitting here saying some white woman is checking another dude. First of all, it's not a woman's place to check a dude. It's a man's place to check another man. And that's the thing. She has life. She got life so fucked up. She has society so fucked up because she only looks at it from the lens of social media. Sansa Ray has absolutely zero lived experience in terms of anything other than dick. That is the only way. And I really, honestly and truthfully, I'm not trying to get into her sexual proclivities and activities. I don't believe that Sansa Ray was ever with a woman because what woman would even want to be bothered with this bitch? Sansa Ray needed her head smacked up against the wall 50, 11 times.
Oh shit, you're
I'm
right.
sorry, I
Somebody do
had
need
to.
to
I
smack
had
her.
to.
Somebody need to smack her because when she said that she knows this white woman, like she knows her personally, then she said she's on TikTok. It's like, bitch. And why do I give two fucks about what a white woman checking a white man for? Why do I care? And so what does that mean? Because she checking white men. Okay, what is the point in all of that? You saying that to say what? I'm not checking no black man. Check what? Check them for what? I don't understand that whole thing about checking them. I just don't understand that. I don't get that. What am I gonna check a black man for? If I see a black man out here doing some fuck shit, so I'm supposed to go up to him, hey brother, let me check you on what you do. Are you kidding me? That
But,
makes absolutely no sense to me.
but you know, I notice that stands out the most about simple minded. I'm gonna say this simple minded of people in our culture because all black people don't think like Sansa Ray, just like the bottom feeders do. And I'm being
Thank
completely
gosh.
honest with
Right.
you. So when she's dressing an individual who happens to be black that's doing something negative, she paints a whole picture that it's the black community. Okay. But when a
Yeah.
white woman or a white man address something, they don't pin it as it's something that's going on in the white community. Unfortunately, when these shootings would happen in the schools, and we know what race that predominantly was doing it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No one said, even blacks, no one says what's going in the homes of the white community. Are these
Mm-hmm.
white fathers, are they teaching something that's negative? No one says that. But it always be simple-minded Negroes, like Sansa Ray,
Mm-hmm.
that there's something, if something is negative in our community, we automatically say it's the essence of being black. It's our
Right.
blackness that's causing it. And that's a problem. When that's a problem because when unfortunately Susway sits on YouTube, and even though everyone knows that she's a smelly woman, overweight, never gonna get married, she's ugly, da da da, we all know that. Okay, we all know she's
Yeah.
icky, icky, icky. But she says that in the audience of other groups. And if they don't know any better, they assume that all black people think that way.
Mhm.
All black people are homeless. All black people are doing trains. All black
Mhm.
people or whatever, because she points that out. That's the problem I have. So no other. Listen, I never heard an Asian woman says or an Asian man say, "I'm not going to date. I'm an Asian because this or that." But
Mhm.
unfortunately, always simple-minded black folks like Sansa Ray in our community that always anything that's negative, she pointed down to our blackness.
Yep.
That's it, and then
She does.
it always aiming at blackness, and that really bothers me to no end. And these be the lowest people who don't have the education, who doesn't know how to even write a complete sentence. You
Hmm.
see her blogs, but this is the person who's trying to educate you about the black community. Get out
Wait a
of here.
minute. Is he sleeping? Hold the fuck on.
No.
Are you
STL.
ready?
No, he ain't
Oh,
sleep.
okay. Okay.
Y'all
Okay.
ready?
No, and you, yeah, real quick, let me just add an addendum to what God bless said. I fully agree with you, and you said it best. Negroes or Negroes, these motherfuckers on their knees, and they need to grow intellectually mature. She is so, and she's riddled with self hatred, and you know where that comes from. That's ingrained from her maternal structure. Because if you recall, I know God bless you've been around long enough, and some of y'all have, for her to sit here and say that her grandmother was light and bright and damn near white, and she thought, Lena Horne was so beautiful because she looked like her grandmother. Sansa is a colorist, and all that black
Mm-hmm.
people being subservient, less than, all of that was bred in the home. That was bred in her in out of Kathy's home, and that's why Sansa
Yep.
was so obsessed by the fact that Priest was quote unquote light skinned,
Like him.
possibly
Yeah.
mixed, possibly Asian, because she deemed that better. As slow as he was, and I said I don't give a fuck. Slow as he is was, she
Mm-hmm.
deemed his light complexion and them slanted eyes, which ain't shit but a symptom of Down syndrome in my estimation, as something that was better. I said what I said, as something better than anything that came out of a regular average black household. That's because
mm-hmm.
Sansa is so.
Yep. What happened?
All
Did she
right.
drop?
Did she drop off?
I think she dropped off.
Go
Oh.
ahead.
Okay, go ahead, STL. Go and finish.
Black people put other black people, throw other black people under the bus easy. It's difficult to get black people to unify with one another or do some type of team effort unless it has something to do with rioting Target or or like, coming together to get justice for some people. Sometimes, like, if someone gets like shot or something by a cop, but then you'll see a whole bunch of like black people coming together. But when you see one black person going after another black person, like, say for instance, if you see a black man targeting a black woman, black men are not going to come together and be like, why the fuck you talking to her like that, you know not going to do that. But other races of women are not about to sit here and trash their men when these men know how to deal with the economy, know how to deal with their finances. They have all of these businesses and services. Like, think about it. Anytime you step foot into an Asian, neighborhood, the entire shopping center is on Asian. It's owned by Asians. But that's not how it is in a black community. Most times when you walk into a black community, the entire entire shopping center is owned by another race of person. Most people from other countries, they have their own military, police, own economic thing happening. So, of course, as a woman, when you're so protected by your own race of man, you're not going to speak against them very often because they do what they need to do. I mean, think about it. The Black community, African Americans, is only 2% of businesses owned by us inside of this country. That's nothing. Do you understand that?
Yes,
So
yeah.
it ain't got shit. Black men don't have shit to offer a lot of women. And that's why a lot of women are going out here creating business. See, the reason I decided to be a business owner is because I generational wealth for my family. I wanted my daughter to have her own money, and I wanted to, when she did have kids, to have money, something, to pass down to her kids. And now I have a son. So I got to make sure that my son is in a good place financially so he can go out into this world and make a difference inside of his community, not just be sitting here making podcasts talking about how much they can't stand Black women. I need for my son to be out here creating jobs,
Speaking Russian.
creating more money, more wealth flowing through the community, more construction, more things that our community needs, not just sitting here having conversations on the internet about how much, they hate each other. So,
STL, wake your ass up.
about business and finance on my YouTube channel so that people can take it more serious. But a lot of y'all just don't like watching that shit. I can't front. You learn the
No,
hard
we
way.
don't want to hear that little boy squealing in the background, you fat ass bitch. We don't. That's not Russian. He's not speaking Russian.
People do let them learn the hard way. Checking out, let me explain something about Cynthia G. And somebody said something about Cynthia G recently, and she was talking about how Cynthia G is the equivalent of Kevin Samuels, where a lot of what's being said is so poisonous and dark, like it's easy to accept. I mean, it's hard to accept the message. And because it's so poisonous and dark, it's feeding into the trauma that people already have with dealing with other races. So the problem with Cynthia G is that she doesn't provide any, according to a lot of people that listen to her from the outside in, she doesn't provide enough context when it comes to how to heal, how to improve, how to be better. It's just more of, we hate Black men, we're going to keep hating Black men, and it's the Black male reckoning, so I suggest you date outside your race. You know what I mean? Like, it's
I think
all,
STL first. Is STL, you still there?
Yeah.
very
Whoever
hard.
up on this panel, we need to make this transformative so he don't get a damn strike.
Who? Oh yeah.
STL gonna get a
Well,
strike. Well, I guess the snoring is transformative enough, but goddamn. Wake your ass up.
well, let
I'm
me
tired of him
say
falling
this.
asleep.
I'm sick of her with this whole narrative about the Asian in their community and we don't own anything in our community. The STL.
Just
STL.
curse his ass. Curse his ass out.
STL, wake up.
I'm blessed with that because
STL.
He gone, sis. Just go off.
Okay, well, anyway,
He gone.
the reason why you find that you don't find Black businesses in the Asian communities or these other communities is because they don't allow it. The problem is that we allow them to come into our communities and open up shop because we support them. If we did not support these beauty supply places, they wouldn't be able to exist in our community.
Wow.
Okay? You can't go to Chinatown and open up a Harold's Chicken or a Black-owned business in the Asian community because they're not going to allow you to do it. So that ain't got shit to do with them sticking together. That has to do with us allowing that shit to go down. Okay?
And Brady, I
So
think that'd be a good point about us sticking together. When it comes to, again, sometimes Black people can be their own worst enemy. When you come from saying that we don't trust each other, that we don't work together. So when I go to, I'm a small business owner. When I see sisters and brothers who are working together, providing recruiters, who are these people? They're the imaginary Negroes that came from a Marvel DC movie. Are these fake Black people that are working together? So when Black people do work together, it's like no one looks like that because we have to keep the narrative that black people don't work together.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to see that when black sons are, and when you put black sons are actually others, and then we don't want that.
She has some valid she makes all the time. You know what I mean? The Africans from the motherland protect their own. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You say now, sis.
Flat out, we don't like
What STL?
Oh my God.
STL.
Don't date an American woman.
STL.
He just gonna let
Wow.
this bitch rant and ramble on after he done told us we couldn't talk to her, but she can just go and drone the fuck on about some bullshit. You know what? It's our time. We gonna talk,
Yeah,
okay?
STL. He won't wake up.
He not waking up.
Oh God, he's snoring.
And he been snoring. He started snoring, and I tried to catch him, but he cut me off. I tried to catch his ass because I heard him going.
And that doesn't mean Nigerian men are physically abusive.
Nigerian man. I don't know no Nigerian man who would ever deal with the likes of her. Bitch, you fucking
Hell
lying.
no.
They will what they look, and they're not. I'm not saying Nigerian men in general are violent, but I'm saying they would whoop the hell out of her if they even bothered to deal with her. She wouldn't
They
even.
wouldn't even deal with her.
They would not deal with her. Oh no, oh no.
Nope, not at
Oh
all.
no. You are sleeping. Oh no. Why are you sleeping? It's daylight outside. You are lazy. Look, I done dealt with a Nigerian. No, absolutely not. She ain't got the drive nor the gumption.
No, she doesn't.
Ray could never look. First of all, you ain't took a shower.
Now, Lotus,
Get you
I
the
have to
shower.
say, sometimes those Nigerians do think they're a foreign Ike Turner. I met a few.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not saying they're not. I said in general. I don't want to generalize. They would. Them Nigerians is something else, child. Look, I am a Pan-Africanist, and I love African men. I love black men, but them Nigerians, they're
a
built
different
different.
level. They're a different level.
They are a different level. I like Ghanaian men. If I must go with the group. Ooh. Hallelujah.
But for the most part,
SEL. Well, we know he ain't Nigerian because he falls asleep at the work. He's sleeping on the job, yeah.
Well, because SCI's for what, Memphis? What's SCI from?
Trying to get back.
St. Louis, child.
I thought those St. Louis black folks stay on top of it.
It's the show me state. It's supposed to be the show me state, but it sounds like it's the snoring state. I mean, I'm just saying.
For instance, if you want to
STL.
1 to 10, right?
Anyway,
you're that kind of man. You want to rate
my neighbor is having sex. Really, H Mom?
And the fact that
you mad?
You with
I ain't mad. Shit.
They can hear him having sex. Oh wow.
It must be nice, okay? Because I'm sitting on here with y'all. Look, I'm sitting over here with y'all. So first of all, we know what I'm not doing.
Okay.
What'd you say?
But why is he going to listen to them having intercourse?
Oh Lord.
Like I said, plenty of times.
STL.
Jesus.
STL.
We gonna block. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going live next time. Everybody come to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, share.
No, he gonna make one of us. He gonna make one of us a host next time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna kick him off, and he not gonna make me a host. Because I kick his ass off his own panel. Y'all know it's true. Y'all know it's true.
Women are raising our sons.
I'll block him from his own shit.
I said earlier today. I was saying earlier today.
Well, I'm hoping that he's okay because I know he wasn't feeling well.
His ass been asleep for the last 17 live streams. I ain't thinking about him. He outside kicking it, and he want to treat us like we the side bitch, like we Sansa Ray. First of all, we are very important.
Relationship with your mother.
Don't be falling asleep on us.
That right there helps me treat my son.
Oh Lord.
STL.
See, that's what happens when you eat. He eating deep fried tripe sandwiches. That's what happens. He done had chili for breakfast. He done ate a deep fried tripe sandwich for lunch. And fucking smothered pork chops for dinner. You know what? I'm done with him.
even though he didn't want my son,
I'm
right?
done.
He did say to me,
STL,
please,
wake your ass up.
number one, don't drink
And
around
that's that deep sleep too.
right? Number
Now
two,
he got his old lady pregnant. Now
And he
you know
can't.
he too old for that. Keep it 100.
Okay.
He gonna be somebody
and
grandpappy. Cut
the
that
child
shit
And he
out.
can't hear us calling his name.
He sure can't.
STL.
Look,
terrible.
somebody called him 50, 11 times the other day. He ain't hear that shit
Okay,
for 3 hours.
I
so
did. I was calling him. He ain't answer shit.
Girl, I
Okay.
rolled over in my bed and went to sleep. I turned over and said, "Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to sleep too." I joined him. Not, no, not in the trash, smart cookie. You gotta freeze it, baby. Freeze it. Where you from? We freeze the leftovers.
amazing.
Mm.
mm-hmm.
No, I'm free. Well, we done ate all ours. Everybody killed my dressing. I made 2 pans of dressing.
No,
My nephews killed a pan on their
they
own,
I
and
just put ours in the freezer
Lord,
yesterday.
I done
I'm
ate the
saving
last of
that
the
shit
mac
for
and cheese.
Christmas. I'm doing that
Oh
for Christmas.
no, we do gumbo
Mm-hmm.
for Christmas.
Mm.
We do seasoning
Mm-hmm.
gumbo for Christmas.
that's kind of off. But he
Yeah.
had like the way he grew up, he didn't have a good relationship with his
The young
biological
girls
father.
got him down. You know what, BZ? You probably right.
That father,
He out there living his best life with them young
he didn't
hoes, and he can't keep
Who?
up.
relationship
He think he fly.
Who?
that
STL?
which he should
Not
have.
the
And I think
trash. Oh
in a
no,
father
that hurt
over
my feelings.
STL.
having biological children.
Girl, he ain't big nothing.
STL.
I think my son's father would be a
Andrew,
very
that's a
STL.
deep fried tripe sandwich. He knocked the fuck
children.
out.
He
He
would
so weird.
He ain't
because the
think about
way
us.
that he
How he do
He
needed
done
that and
fell
he was
asleep on
just
the
talking and then he
job.
went to sleep?
Now
a
you know what?
relationship
I ain't gonna lie.
that
I do that. I will fall asleep on your ass in a heartbeat.
Really?
is
I don't want to do it at work though. He done
I
got in
sensory.
that bed.
mm,
He done had some brown liquor.
Uh, give the kids back to me.
He out there dreaming about Sansaray.
Well, most of these men don't
He gonna wake up and curse
necessarily
me
out here.
out.
Nova, that picture is everything. Nova kill me with them with that picture.
Girl, a mess.
Like,
A
Mm-mm.
black women are
mess.
doing, what black women are, how black women are
Sansaray is pitiful.
Wait, so
and
y'all don't freeze y'all leftovers?
black
Hold on. Wait a
I
minute.
do. I
I'm so
freeze mine.
confused.
Yeah, but I get tired. Sooner or later, you get tired of Thanksgiving.
Well,
You feel like
no, yeah, so you freeze it. You freeze that shit after day two. Freeze it all. Look, because you
Yeah.
know what? It might be Thanksgiving. One night I might come home, the kids
as
left,
women.
they done with sports, and
Right.
I don't feel like cooking. I'm gonna thaw this shit out and Thanksgiving. Okay, be
Mm-hmm.
thankful. Okay, it's
Yep.
Thursday. Be thankful.
well, you
Mm-hmm.
know why I
Okay.
did this? You know why I did this Thanksgiving? I cooked lamb.
I
Oh,
love lamb.
okay. Mm-mm.
And I need that
Mm-hmm.
out of the way.
The only meat I eat is beef, and I
Our
know that
meat,
sounds crazy. I
that's
will
what
eat
Mm.
a steak and I will
I
eat a
like
pot roast.
and
I don't eat
that
any
man
fowl of any kind, and I certainly ain't eating no babies.
Well, I'm eating a chicken wrap
right?
right now. It really is good.
Oh Lord, no,
Gosh,
honey.
I
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I'm
Thanksgiving
98%
day off.
vegetarian.
you got
Mm.
I
This
gotta shake
place,
up a
they
steak
make the
though.
best
to
chicken wraps. Mm-hmm.
okay? And make sure you get your
Mm-mm.
ass married.
Mm-hmm.
I made
Once
spaghetti
you're
tonight.
that, because I'm trying to get you.
Mm.
That means
God bless is an
Mm-hmm.
Israelite.
about on paper. That's what you need
Okay,
STL.
to give your kids to you.
STL.
Mother ain't
period.
shit.
STL is a
I can't
porkalite.
believe that we
I
call his name. He can't hear.
He can't hear that shit. He gone.
the job. You an
Is he
LLC.
on
He been
mute?
gone.
Have the
No,
LLC.
he's not on mute. We
Mm.
not on mute neither. He
Major
sleep like I do. See, that's how I sleep.
with a vending
Mm.
machine. Okay, you just got one
I
Mm-mm.
vending
sleep
I'm a
machine.
light
hard. I
sleeper.
sleep hard. Mm-mm.
Mm.
At the
Well,
local
I sleep
vending
hard, but I sleep with a gun
right?
by my side, so
One
it's okay.
Oh
vending
Lord.
Don't fuck around. Fuck around
See,
and
I've
find
been
out.
and shot myself in
get
the
you
foot. Mm-mm.
like
Mm-mm. I didn't shoot everybody but myself. Fuck that. I don't play.
should
Ah,
sell
Pim
for a child.
pim.
that's
Okay.
good, girl.
Okay,
Girl, I don't
yes,
You
play.
got skills.
that money.
You,
I
you
do.
sleep with a gun?
Mm.
I sure do.
Out her mouth.
Mm.
I
I
have
had
a
one of them
sidearm right by me all the time.
fucking cuss me
Well,
out.
Mm.
firearms really makes me nervous.
You
Yeah,
said what?
firearms really makes me nervous.
Do
Mm-mm.
they?
You got to
Yeah,
get the train. That's why you have to be trained. But I was raised in a military family. My father was a Vietnam War vet.
Have to be
Um,
a big
so
luxury house. Get you an
guns are
apartment.
life. I'm trained in
That
close quarter combat, kung fu, karate. My
get you
boys are in kung fu and karate right now too. So I don't play that shit.
You can't just be
No,
trying.
I understand the points of it because my husband he has all kind of different he
And
believes
courts will
in
get
the gun
kids.
rights.
That's
It's
how
just
it
the
works.
thought of guns itself is just
Like, oh, I can't get custody of
You know
my
what the
kid.
thought of is scary?
Custody of my because
When
you're
you
not
got a
ready.
dog, I kept my sister's dog for 10 days. And that bitch
That's what
it's
you
a female dog, so I'm using the
what is
appropriate
what
language.
it
That bitch
is.
startled me up out of my sleep and I pulled up my I pulled up my shotgun and had that thing loaded because I didn't know what was going on.
As a man. And stop
That's
trying
when
to make
I ain't scared because at least I know that I'm protected
You
first
and
protected.
my children
Yeah.
are safe.
your life.
Yeah,
oh,
you protected.
so
Don't
Lois, not to ask you, not to get you a bit. You live in the West Coast, right? Because don't they have like you live in the West
Midwest.
Coast?
Midwest.
Midwest. Okay. Because I just know that like certain places like Chicago or West Coast, they have very
hmm
strict gun laws. They can't just purchase guns. And I mean,
plan
the
I'm
guy.
in Chicago. I'm in Chicago, but you have to have all your licensing, all your training, and that's it. I mean, but I've had a FOID card since I was like 18. So
they was
Okay.
raised
yeah,
treating them like shit.
yeah.
Just keep it a buck
You
here.
just gotta, but like I said, I was raised on
But
it.
they give
I was
the ups and
raised
downs.
in gun culture, and I
This is
don't
the
play shit
problem.
about nothing because first of all, there's people out here crazy like Science Ray. You want a Science Ray rolling up on your house?
They
No,
tell you,
ma'am.
listen, just like you need to be
They
safe.
real crazy up here. They be tripping.
I don't be playing with these people. I ain't got
Mm-hmm.
time. I'm crazy than cat
Mm-mm.
shit, and I'm armed to the teeth. Get the fuck on.
Yep.
You don't want none of this smoke.
Like that lady up here, they tried to carjack her and she shot the ass.
As she should
Mm.
have.
She killed one of them.
Good.
Yeah.
Play
Uh-huh.
stupid games, win stupid prizes. I
And
don't
I
give a
think
shit.
they was like 15, something like that.
And that shit break my heart. But where the fuck was your parents at?
Right.
You can hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I always say about justice. And like I said, I never want to usually say stuff like that out loud because I ain't trying to speak that over nobody's child life. But if you're not raising your child, and you can raise your child to the best of your ability, and anything can happen, of course. I mean, we know that people are people are individuals, but at least get them the best fucking shot at life that they can get.
Take it from someone
I tell you
who has
this. I don't care. You can
not
raise them to the best of your
their
ability.
you
When
have to
they
have
get when they get in those teenage years, when they get off into high school,
Hmm
to be able to
that
in your
peer
life.
pressure kicks in.
It sure
And the
does.
fact that she's not raising him right,
Hmm.
they're gonna easily scoop him up.
Right now.
That's why we pay taxes. Call the popo. Keep it 100. When you live on the south side of Chicago, honey, and you can call the police 3, 4 times, everybody on the block calling, they don't show up. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm
Mm-mm.
never gonna leave my safety in someone else's hands, especially if I'm equipped to do so. It'd be different
Yeah.
if I was just out here playing Pookie and Man Man.
Because
Yeah.
I've been training in firearms and cleaning weapons since I was 6 years old.
if you a man watching this, if you a man
Yeah. I
and
grew
you
up
So,
watching
around it. I mean, my granddad and my dad, they used to go
hmm
hunt. They used to
out of
hunt, and so me
government,
being around guns, I'm not afraid.
all
I've never
knowledge,
been trained
treating
properly.
women
You know.
let's go to the gun range, sis.
job
Yeah, I go to the gun range,
Let's
and a
go.
car
fuck up some shit.
they've never
Period. Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
But it's exhilarating too. It is very exhilarating.
they've never
Yeah.
done drugs
It
I
is.
could
I
do
mean, I've
that.
never, personally, I say this. I pray and
all
hope
that.
that
I
I never have to use it on a live,
don't have
target person,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
met a man in my
But
life that's black. He
if
black,
it's gonna be my kids or you, it's gonna be you.
put a
Because
pussy
it's not
nigga.
even
Mm-hmm.
me. I don't give a
If you
shit.
black
I'm
man,
good. I done lived
your
my
life,
life. If it's gonna be
all that
you or my children, it's gonna be you,
Oh, it's
honey.
gonna be
all
you. Oh
them
yeah.
your
Period. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
never
it.
right.
seen
Yep.
So
you
that's
want
it.
that
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that.
get into a fight,
So it is
get
my God given right.
What's she talking about getting
Doorbell
into a
cameras.
fight?
I got
smoke,
doorbell cameras and dogs. I got a dog too, and that bitch slept through
most
half of the
of us
shit that was going on.
ain't pussies.
I
Out of
don't even
all
fuck
the
with her big
men,
ass. I don't like her.
black men here,
What's she talking about? A fight?
Hold
it's
on.
solid. You got to be a real solid man to be, and this is why I keep trying to tell y'all. My daughter's father is as solid
Oh
as he.
God. Oh please.
I'm so sick of her
I
talking
wouldn't.
about
I
Andre.
wouldn't trust Andre, big old shiftless, lazy, big old
Okay.
sloppy bodied ass. He can't. He look like he
This
would
man
have a hard time getting up out the couch. Girl,
Mm-hmm.
shut the fuck up. Where is he going? Where is he running? Who is he
drugs
fighting?
and alcohol daily.
He be
Nobody.
out of breath before he even hit the
Yeah,
door. What is you talking about?
he
Okay.
would get
Girl,
20
please.
in our
Couldn't
early
be
20s.
me.
I made him drink, I don't know, 4
She
times.
she need to
It's giving
quit.
Jabba the Hutt.
So
Not Jabba
That's what it's
the
giving. Her and Andre. They just both fat. Fat and
once a month.
lazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Go to the gym, Sansa.
house, car, business,
Okay. Cause she's
investment.
getting bigger. She's so big.
I
Bigger and bigger
like
and bigger
I
and
said,
bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Talking
time
about
we see her look,
them
she look more
that
swollen.
talking about
And I said it.
she
come
lost 10
from.
pounds. She lost 10 and gained 20. Okay.
I'm telling
Girl,
you, like
lost 10 pounds.
That's what she
That was a
said.
dump. That was a dump. She was constipated, okay? And when you have a trash ass diet, it don't take much. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point,
I
Nova.
have a
Why didn't Andre right? Why ain't Andre want to keep her around?
Cause
Not
she
the
cheated on him.
wait a minute, I'm dead. Not the gout man. Oh Lord, I'm finna fall
Who
out
got
of this
gout?
bed. Wait,
put him
probably look,
aside.
Andre and STL. They both got gout.
Ah.
STL, get your ass up.
All of the men
Woo,
ever seen him disrespect.
woo.
STL better go get
Andre.
him a COVID test.
Never seen
He didn't had too many
anything.
colds for
Girl,
me.
he missed it.
Cause he from
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna get no
He
COVID
just got
test.
over a cold.
He need a
Yeah.
nap. He out there gallivanting around. Was that him? You woke up? You woke?
Yeah.
STL,
Uh-huh. Wake your ass up.
wake your ass up.
Hey,
black
What?
Snoring and
I told
shit.
you I told you I was gonna let it play.
Huh?
You said you
Oh,
gonna
you
let it
was
play.
letting him
You didn't
play?
say you were
Oh,
snoring.
okay.
You let it
Oh,
play
okay.
and snoring at the same time. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Remix. Okay, Diddy.
Go ahead. Finish playing.
okay, go ahead. No, yeah, go ahead.
We been talking.
Oh no, we already commentated, so let it
Okay.
rip. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Stay up.
you have friends who are non-black, and I had a girlfriend who was non-black, and she kept saying to me that men was playing her. Beautiful girl. She younger than me. She is like 28. And she kept telling me, I met her out here. Matter of fact, I met her while I was driving Uber. I didn't drive Uber in so long. Oh my
Oh
God.
Lord.
We're like, oh my God. It's been a while. Anyway, it's been like almost a year. Oh my God. So anyway, because usually I
Answer your
like driving
pause this. You woke up at the wrong time.
shit. Give me time.
Why the fuck she friends with somebody 28? What
Hey,
what?
wait a minute. How the fuck you make friends with somebody driving Uber, but you ain't talked to them in a year? Bitch, what are you talking about? These are not friends. These are acquaintances. My mama told me this shit
Oh,
in elementary school. That's an acquaintance. That's not a friend, you stupid, gullible bitch.
Right. That's not a friend. My mama used to tell me in your lifetime, you will be able to count your friends on one hand and you will have
Mm-hmm.
fingers left over. And she ain't
Yes,
lying.
ma'am. And she ain't never lied.
That ain't too many friends, okay? You have
Friend.
associates, acquaintances, and friends. Okay, there's a difference.
Exactly.
28
Exactly.
years old and you 42, y'all friends, but
That's
you
a
ain't talked to them in a
mentor
year. Thank
or a
you.
mentee.
Right.
Bitch, you desperate and hard up for
She
even just acquaintances. That's
right.
pathetic.
That would be closer to Damo's friend than her.
Exactly. Let me introduce you to my daughter. Maybe you can mentor her. What the fuck I'm gonna do
Right.
with you at 28 years? Girl, I'm 36. I ain't got time for that. The fuck? I
Right.
don't want to know what you talking about in your 20s. Girl,
In
get the fuck
20s.
on.
She's so stupid. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Go ahead, STL. STL.
yeah, we gonna hold on. We're
Oh,
gonna do
now we
about
get to talk.
10 more minutes. Hold on, 10 more minutes, then shut it down.
Okay.
All right.
Well, should we be able to
Okay.
reclaim our time being that you was snoring for 30?
Because I talked up the whole.
Whatever.
Okay, go ahead,
Whatever.
STL. Just
Anyway, so
stay up. Don't
I
go to
met her
sleep.
2 years ago where I was driving Uber and she was coming to visit. She was from Boston. And she was coming to visit because she had a job. Her job usually takes her like to different sites. And she was going to be in San Francisco for 3 months. So I picked her up from the airport, got to talking to her and shit. And she kept saying how much she liked black men. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I can see why you like black men, because from a distance, like, black men look like they the shit, right? Like, fine as hell, muscular, solid, real, you know. A lot of them got good personalities, easy to deal with when, you know, black men, right? And then she said, well, they always playing me and they always doing stuff and we always got some drama and blah, blah, blah. She was like, tell me what else I could do. When she found out I was a relationship coach, she was like, tell me what to do. So finally, I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to be your coach. I'm just going to be your friend. Tell me the next time you meet a black man, and I'll tell you what to do, right? Now, mind you, the reason why she was in San Francisco and decided to take this job to begin with is because she was dating someone from the basketball team. Now, a professional team, right? I'm not going to say which athlete, but he was black. Like this, he was black. And she was like, well, I was thinking about moving here permanently. I mean, we've been like on and off for like 3 or 4 years. I was like, well, does he want you to move here, like professionally? She was like, he's never really said it. And I'm thinking to myself, y'all been dealing with each other on and off for 3 years. And not one time did he ask you to move to San Francisco with him? Because he's playing basketball. Like, not one time did he, I mean, he didn't even mention it, and she was just like, nah. And I was like, okay. So she had him on standby. Whole time she in San Francisco, for the 3 months she was in San Francisco, this man did not reach out to her one time to see her. Not one time. And I was like, girl, I'm sorry to break it to you, sis, but I don't think he is. But she was just so hell-bent on being with him. And so she was like, well, I'm just going to keep, like, you know, keep dating or whatever. And I was thinking to myself, when I really like a guy, right, first of all, I don't even want nobody else. It's going to be difficult for me to date somebody else until I get over him. But she was already, like, dating guys. And so she ran into this one guy. And as she met him, I think she met him at, like, one of these malls or, like, some place. I can't even remember where she met him. But anyway, he gets her phone number, okay? She calls me. I say, listen, don't sleep with him. Don't sleep with him, okay? She's like, but why? I want to have sex. That's another problem. When earlier in this live stream, I said non-black women love sex, okay? They may have, like, society may hypersexualize black women, but non-black women fuck much easier. They fuck way
Why is she so goddamn vulgar?
She's very nasty. Her mouth.
She is very nasty.
And she's fucking lying because she laughing. How in the fuck you a Uber driver? You get a customer that gets in your car, and the first thing they start talking to you about is they like black men. Now that's some bullshit, okay?
And then y'all become besties.
And then y'all become besties, and then you tell her you're a life coach. Really? That's why you don't work for Uber no more. That's why your ass ain't driving for Uber no more, okay? Because that sounds stupid. I don't even believe that shit happened. Like, that didn't happen. That bitch making it up as she go along. And then she was dating another guy. I can't remember where she met him, at the mall, or she met him. Yeah, okay, bitch.
And then
okay.
I called for advice because I want to have sex. What grown ass 28-year-old adult woman is calling some random hoe off fucking Uber asking her about sex? And should I have sex with? I mean, if you gonna do it, you gonna do it. What are you talking about?
Right.
Well,
I'm saying.
Let me call Sansa Ray and get an okay from her.
Right.
Okay.
Let me get Sansa Ray's cosign.
Even when I was single, I ain't never asked my girlfriend, should I have sex with him? No, bitch. If I want to have sex, I'm gonna have sex with him. If I don't, I'm not.
Exactly.
Call and ask some strange bitch, oh, should I have sex with him?
Weirdo
the fuck out of here. Sansa Ray, she lying. She laughing. She lying.
Okay. She's speaking, she lying. The bitch need to go into politics. First of all. If them lips moving, she lying. Okay.
God. Yep.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Any dude they think. So, right. She's like, I'm like, please do not have sex with him too soon. You having sex, number one. After I done listened to all her stories, she was having sex with dudes way too soon. She would meet them one day, and then 2 days later, bam, she already in his bed. And I'm like, ma'am, you don't know this dude. You only know what he's telling you. So she starts telling me about this guy and, you know, the way that he dressed, his chains and shit. And, you know, he like the typical, like, Dusty, right? He nice looking. He look like he got bread, but his character ain't the best, right? And she likes to go after the men who look like they something. They necessarily they fucked up on the inside. So she's like, I like him and blah blah blah. I say, okay, I tell you what. Since you want to sleep with him, because I'm telling you not to do it, but I think you're going to end up doing it. And she's just like, yeah, I'm having him over tonight. I said, okay. When he gets over to your crib, ask him why he like you and see what he say. Because I promise you, it ain't what you think. I said, I can tell you what he like about you right now. I said, he liked the fact that you're not black. He liked the fact that you sit there and listen to his ass talk. And he liked the fact that you're going to give it up easy as fuck. Those are the 3 things that got this man on you right now. Initially, when men meet you, they going to want to sleep with you. Now, mind you, she's sexy as hell. She a good-looking chick. I wish I could show it to you, but this is private, her private business, so I don't know what I put her.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'm like, tell me what he say when you say that to him. So next day, right? Now, mind you, this was like earlier in the day, later that night, he comes over. Next day, she hits me up. She's like upset. Because after she slept with the dude, they laid in the bed and started talking. She asked him what I told her to ask him. He flat out told her, well, I like you because number one, I don't like black girls. Like, I like non-black girls. That's the first thing he says to her. I really just like you because you got like real hair. You know, you got light skin. You just not black. That's number one. Somehow they managed to get into an argument. Right after that, they had sex and he leaves. So I said, I bet you he not going to call you again. I bet you he not going to answer. Because he's using the argument that y'all had as a reason to be done with you, when really all he wanted from you from the beginning was to fuck. That he got what he wanted from you. All he wanted was to fuck. She's like, no, I think he's going to call. I think he was just mad. I'm just going to call him and apologize. I was like, okay. I'm trying to tell you not to do that. 3 days go by, he ain't call. Week go by, he ain't call. I'm like, girl, stop calling me about this dude. He's not going to call you. She calls him herself, tries to apologize. He ain't answering. He ain't answering a text, phone call, nothing. Never talks to the girl again. Came over to her house, never took her on a date, nothing. Just asked her for a phone number. She takes the phone number. Supposedly, she gives him the phone number. Supposedly, she like him. Shut up. I said, I told you, you ain't listen. I said, I told you these men don't want you for who you are. They don't know you. When men first meet women, they do not know you, sis. All they know is what you look like. Yeah, you might be able to capture him physically, but then there will become a moment in time where he realizes whether or not he want to deal with you long term. You could fuck that up easy with a lot of guys, depending on where this man is in his life. If he has decided that he wants to be for the streets, you could do a tiny thing and his ass will be done with you. But if he decides that he wants to be somebody's husband or boyfriend and you came at the right time after he hit, he's staying around. But you don't know where these men stand when you first meet them. You don't know whether he wants to be for the streets or not. Whether it doesn't matter whether he takes you on a date or not. It doesn't matter what he says. You will never know where a man is until time go by and you figure that shit out. So when you first start meeting these men, regardless to what color they are, you need to be trying to vet him and trying to figure out where he is in life first before you jump his bones. Don't jump his bones first and then be like, you know what? I think he about this bullshit. I think he for the streets. Bitch, you could have figured that out before then. You could have figured that shit out long before then if you get to know them. Now, there's some guys out there, honestly, that I feel like even if you was to wait 90 days, like I got my 90-day rule, right? That I tell women to do, because when I was younger, I had 90 days, you know what I mean? And then
what?
for me now, it's kind of like a year. You know what I mean? Like, I like to wait for a while, build a friendship. You know, I used to build
Girl,
friendships
not a year.
before, but I used to know, one thing I used to know.
Why is this bitch lying? She ain't all this advice she giving this make believe white chick. She should have been doing that before she got with Priest and fucked him. Okay,
Okay.
in 2.2 seconds and end up with a baby. And when did she have a 90-day fucking rule in her 20s? Is she serious right now?
Ever.
Okay, after 8
She had
so-called
90 dicks in
engagements,
90 days.
90 dicks,
dicks
90
in
days,
That's what
50
it
million
was.
abortions, 8
Okay.
engagements. So
Mm-hmm.
when were you a 90-day rule? When? Because you didn't wait 90 days to fuck Priest. You was pregnant in 90 days. Okay.
Period.
Get the
90
fuck
Day
out of
Baby
here.
Mama. That's the new TV show. Okay,
90-day
TLC, I just
baby.
gave you a new.
Yeah,
Look, there
90-day
you go.
baby mama.
There's your
That's
new
exact.
pilot.
There you go, right there. Because she was a
Okay.
90-day baby mama.
Period.
She ought to quit with all that laughing and lying.
Look, the
Okay.
baddest French bitch on the planet, and she giving her advice. Girl, get the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
Why would I take advice from an old fat ass, washed up baby mama, 2-time baby mama, with lunch lady arms, and
Okay.
she looked like she sweat bacon grease? Girl, get the fuck out of my face. Cut that shit the fuck out.
Not
Spit it
bacon
out.
grease. Okay.
Bacon grease.
We're gonna end it there. That's about the end of that anyway.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody coming out. Man. Y'all go ahead and say y'all last, and I'm up.
Well, I'm just gonna say thanks for having us up, STL. Thanks for going live. Next time, make one of us co-hosts, so when you nod off, we can, do what we do. But I enjoyed the panel. Enjoyed everyone. So ain't nothing else to say about Sansaray. She's a liar, and it's just entertainment. Okay, for shits and giggles. Shits and giggles. Okay, that's what it's for. And everybody have a good night. B, I'll talk to you. God bless. I am everybody in the chat. So I'm gone, STL.
All right.
All right. I'll see y'all later. Okay. All right.
STL, you get on my nerves. You need a pack of Red Bull. You better break into Sansoray's Red Bull stash with the stem glass. Because first of all, you be leaving us to die and snoring all over the goddamn panel.
Die, we won't even be doing this today.
When you left us for dead in here, okay? But anyway, Sansaray still ain't shit. Ain't never gonna be shit. Fuck Sansaray. Kiss my ass. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. I appreciate everybody coming out. Spiritual donations. I'm gonna shout y'all out next week again as well. Yeah, like I said, I told you I was under the weather, and man, started kicking in a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? The norm. But let me see what else I want to say.
Oh, feel better, STL. My bad. Feel better.
Yeah. Other than that,
yeah, feel better.
Everybody stay up.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Peace
Okay.
out.